say it was that.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
You in defense mode. I got
Very
you.
much so.
I got you.
Very much so.
I got you.
Very much so. That's why I'm hyped right now.
But they
She
said
came at
it's
me.
more concerned
She came at
with
me.
recreational sex than romantic relations, and it's not polygamy either.
That means more than one wife.
Yes, multiple spouses, and it's also not about collecting a harem because that's
okay. But do you not see how it's similar? It's
No.
multiple. It's multiple people in a fucking relationship, Steph.
but
It just branches off of that.
That's
the same shit.
It's just a different version of it.
Yeah.
It's just one guy with multiple wives.
Well, who says a guy?
I'm saying right now, polygamy is a guy with multiple wives, right?
Yes,
that's what I said.
And if I agree with it or not, I'm like, I'm not. I don't want to be in a polygamous relationship.
But what I'm saying,
I want to be in a polygamous marriage.
It's similar.
No,
it's more than one people in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. It's of the same fucking tree.
Yeah. One of the branches
it's a branch
of the tree.
of the same fucking tree. That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
I don't agree with that shit either.
Yeah, no, I mean, I personally wouldn't be in a polygamous marriage, but to each his own.
So why pick and choose one over the other?
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Because I'm
nice.
not.
Welcome to episode 18.
18, baby.
The episode that's
Ocho.
I am Joey Grizz.
And Steph Ives.
It's Fly Guy.
Yeah. And we about to get into
episode 18.
Because she on her bullshit.
Steph throws
she came at my neck, so I'm a little hyped.
You don't got a neck, therefore I didn't come at no neck.
Yes, I do. I know I got a neck because you was talking shit when I had hickeys on it. Fuck you. Yeah. Yeah, I got a neck. You can't say I don't got a neck and then you talk shit about my neck when I got hickeys.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
You done lit the match today.
Let's go.
We go ahead.
Yep.
You might.
I'm just gonna kick your chair because your back hurt. Fuck with me.
It's my booty back.
What? Oh yeah.
It's the extension of your back. You ain't got a booty.
It's my back.
Your lower back.
Your upper thigh. Come on. Let's go.
Somebody else likes it just because y'all like it. I don't care if y'all like it because I don't want y'all touching my booty on my back.
First of all, nobody said anything.
Never would want to do that.
Never in a million years. Listen, I'm not into dudes.
Word.
I'm not into dudes. It's not my lifestyle.
Word.
I like women. I like my woman. Period. So
I like your woman too. She's dope.
She is.
But I don't like her how you like her. But she's dope.
I didn't ask you to. I don't know why you even said that.
I didn't say I asked you because we on this topic of polyamory and non-monogamous relationships, which is nothing new. This has actually been around since probably the beginning of time.
Who gives a shit? Go ahead.
So, I mean,
don't make it right. Murder was too.
Word up.
Okay.
Adultery was too.
But who says that something is wrong or right? Society? David in the Bible had what, 1 billion? How many wives and concubines?
I don't agree with that shit either. Okay, so
yeah, but just because you don't agree with it doesn't make it right or wrong.
Was David perfect?
No, but there's a fucking what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, but there's more.
You know there's right and wrong. Stop. You know it's wrong to fucking kill someone. You know it's wrong to cheat on someone.
Yeah,
you know
cheating is wrong. I don't agree with cheating.
So you can't say who says right and wrong. We have a moral compass.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, can I finish? We have a moral compass that tells us what is right and what is wrong.
Facts.
Because when you do something wrong, you fucking feel guilty for it.
Right.
Okay, so that's who tells us who's right, what's right and wrong. Us. Our inner moral compass. So that's answering your question. Who's to say right and wrong? We do. Our moral compass.
To each his own.
You say that, but
that's only part of it because there's layers to definitions of right and wrong. You know what I mean? So we have society, we have religion, we have judges and countries, we have individual people with their own right and wrong. Yeah. Right. So there's layers to that. You just can't wipe a brush over everything, generalize. So it's like it's gonna be different kinds of feelings on it, on everything really. But generally speaking, people say murder's wrong, right? Adultery, thieving, shit like that.
Yes.
But then, there goes to like the second level. And this is what we're going to talk about today. So now, Did you define what polyamory is?
I'm gonna read this book. If I say what it is, and y'all think I'm sponsoring or something,
Nah, just say what it is. What?
I mean, you already champion it, so
Yeah.
you do.
No,
you
it's a book that I
believe in it, right?
I
Okay,
agree
so you're a
with
champion for it.
I agree.
That's what I
with
just
it,
said.
But I can't tell you like I'm no fucking theologian or
You
whatever.
added
You don't have
extra
to be.
to it. I just said you're gonna tell us because you champion it. That's what I said.
And I also want everybody to have understanding the way what we're going to say, because sometimes people think it's one thing and it's actually like, no, this book actually helped me understand something that's different from what maybe I didn't agree, like I wouldn't do before or whatever. It's actually, yeah, like I felt like I was a little bit more educated on it, because I do have friends who are in successful like polyamorous relationships, and people have looked at them crazy. Doesn't change their mind.
Define successful.
Long term, communicative, and they each lift each other up. And it's like 3 incomes are better than 2. Like, they have another person to.
Income is involved now.
So it's like a business move.
It's like it's like they play team with each other basically.
Play team.
Yeah,
So it's not like a roommate situation. No. It's like.
There's also different types of like polyamorous relationships.
All right, speak on it.
There can be like, before I even talk about it. So
what's the regular definition of it?
I'm gonna look it up.
Yes, please.
I mean,
so we can let the people know.
So this book.
So then I can start my ranch.
There's a book that I heard about 2.5 years ago, and it's called "More Than Two: A Practical Guide to Ethical Polyamory."
We're not 5.
And
you could just read it.
Where it's like some kindergarten reading.
No, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm just reading like a couple sentences. But basically, it's like I feel like poly. What the like? What is that? Like I've never seen it. Yeah,
polyurethane.
But then there's like people are like, oh, it's polygamy, it's cheating, it's this. But basically, being in the book, it says being polyamorous is still not as well understood as, for example, being gay or bisexual. No, people talk about that all the time. They gave this, okay, fine. So it's likely that people you come out to have a lot of questions about what it means. You can explain the basics. It's a form of romantic relationship where you have more than one romantic partner at the same time with everybody's knowledge and consent. Everyone's aware that ain't cheating, right? Because cheating is you doing shit behind people's back.
All right.
Right. It's also not a form of cheating, and the focus of polyamory is different from the focus in swinging. So they're not swingers, which tends to be more concerned with recreational sex rather than a romantic relationship. It's not about collecting a harem, as polyamory tends to give all the people involved freedom to be involved in more than one relationship at once. It doesn't mean that your existing relationship, if you have one, is in trouble. So yeah, I mean that makes sense.
So from what you said though, they said like, the focus of the relationship. What's the focus of the relationship for polyamorous relationships?
Yes, you love more than one person, but the key is communication and honesty. Like any regular relationship, like you and a person, it's you communicate, you be honest, because in the case where, to me at least, in the case where it's like a polyamorous situation, there's more than one person, so you just have to be making sure everybody's on the same page. It's just
So can you love 2 people the same exact way romantically at the same time?
I feel like you can love people more than one person romantically
the same way. So that means that you're giving somebody preference over the other. It's not equal.
It's like no. It's like saying for me, but my friends, but I don't love my friends romantically, right? They're my friends.
No, we're not talking about friendship.
No, but I'm just giving an example of that thing. So I got friends, I love my friends. So there's be a friend and I'm like, I love my friend over here because, she's fun. She's the one to go out with and eat. She's the one to do this. Actually, I love my friend over here. This is the one that's more.
But you're not fucking your friends, right?
I'm just cannot finish my example.
Yeah, but
that's a big difference.
So what I'm saying is, I love them both on the same level of love.
But that's not
Differently.
romantically.
But
Romantic
it can translate.
It's different when they're romance.
So you don't think people could love more than one person?
The same in the same relationship? Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because somewhere along the line, one's gonna get loved more than the other.
According to you.
There's gonna be a connection. There's gonna be something deeper. There's gonna be something deeper with at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna have that same exact deep connection with two people at the same time.
You can't.
It can't.
According to you.
Y'all can agree that yes, we're in this relationship together. Yes, we're gonna be a team. Yes, we're gonna do this way. We're gonna pay the bills this way.
Are you saying that based on experience or assumption?
No, based on logic.
Logic.
Who's your own logic?
No.
So can you love two people the exact same in a relationship?
Yes.
Exactly the same.
Romantic relationship.
So if you're married, you can love your husband and the third person, the girl, the same exact?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, also, thanks for the people who answered our little survey. Let's actually go to the results and see what people.
Man, it was like 3 people.
No, it wasn't. Let me go to it right now because
I answered twice.
If y'all follow us on Polyamorous Podcast on Instagram,
yeah, you did the poll thing.
I did a poll, and it's very interesting also because it seems like more women.
Yeah.
Agreed with
what
I'm saying.
You know why?
Why they?
Because they fall for that bullshit that niggas be kicking to them.
Mm-hmm.
But the niggas said no. More of them said no.
Because it's real niggas that answer that shit.
Word.
It's real niggas that answer that shit.
Shout out to the real niggas out there.
Scumbags are gonna say yeah because why? Because they getting two bitches that they can fuck at the same time.
Let's
keep it a whole fucking buck.
There's women.
Word.
I've known people that are 3 women.
Okay, but I'm talking about the dudes right now. You said men answered. I'm telling you. Real niggas are gonna say no, and the dickheads and the piece of shit motherfuckers gonna say yes because they getting more ass, and that's how they gonna look at it.
But that's not polyamory. Is not about ass and fucking sex.
I'm telling you how a nigga think. I'm a nigga. So I'm telling you how a man thinks.
Then whatever the way he thinks, that's not considered polyamory. That's considered I want to fuck bitches.
All right, then. Well,
are you in a romantic relationship not fucking?
Well, then polyamory is then only for women then, because I'm telling if a man's in that relationship. A man is gonna be like that. That's how the man mind works. I'm telling you. And then he's gonna look at ass. It's gonna boil down to sex with the dude.
I have friends that are in
ain't shit niggas.
Word.
I mean, that if you ain't shit, you're gonna be ain't shit with 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. You just ain't shit person. But
the ones that's gonna be jumping at the fact of jumping into a polyamorous relationship because they feel like they getting more for their buck.
Mm-hmm.
That's how niggas gonna look at it.
2 for 1 special.
That's how niggas gonna look at it.
I have friends that they are a 1 man and 2 women, and they're in a triad where it's also like any other type of relationship.
Let me ask you a question. In that one woman, 2 men situation, are either of those men gay or bisexual?
The man is straight, and the women are bisexual.
Okay.
And the women, they're
I said if it's 1 woman with 2 men.
I don't know. Me personally, I don't know a polyamorous relationship like that, but I do know they exist. I just don't know anybody personally.
Because,
but
I honestly, I ain't even being an asshole when I say this. I cannot see a straight dude, 2 straight men getting in that relationship.
Nope.
I cannot see that.
Well, I also
because a straight man is not. First of all, man, I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna speak as a man, as a straight man. I can't look at another man next to my woman.
Word.
I can't.
And I know what you're trying to say because when you like us, we territorial. We don't share. You know what I'm saying? Our lady's our lady. You know what I mean?
So there's also something in a word that I learned, and it is called. What's it called? It starts with a C. I just can't think of it.
This is just like the whole like I want my cake and eat it too. Basically.
No. I'm trying to get the word.
Because I'm just saying we looking at it from 2 different perspectives.
Right.
You're looking at it from the woman perspective because a woman is more emotional. They with feelings. Men is more logic and sexual.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't see dudes getting in this and saying, "Oh, I'm gonna love them equally."
Well, no, because that's not like I was saying. That's not always the case, Joe. So, like, in a more than polyamorous relationship, it can be the guy is polyamorous. He has a girlfriend, and he has his maybe another girlfriend, wife, whoever. But but the women aren't involved with each other. It can also be another type of.
How is that fair to the women, though?
Because that's your choice.
So then she got no fucking self-respect.
According to you.
According to fucking logic.
There gotta be some underlying on some real
There gotta
shit.
be some, like, how could you say, oh, like, it's fine for somebody else to be with someone else and not, you know what I mean?
I think that's fine.
And I don't understand that. When you don't understand it.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't.
So you fine with being second place?
There's no place in anything. I'm secure with who I am.
When there's more than one, there has to be a place.
But why?
Because there's more than one place to occupy.
Nah.
And I'm telling you, like I said, it's gonna lead that somebody's gonna have more feelings for the other.
I'm trying to find the word.
It always comes to that point, bro.
It's gonna always come to that point.
There's a rift. There's gonna be a rift. Somebody's gonna feel some type of way because they're not getting the attention.
Even in friendships,
yeah.
You want to give that example. Even in friendships, there's tears of your friendships. Mm-hmm. So my friendship and my homies, I'm just talking about homies, my boys. There's gonna be tears. Top tier, that's Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle's my best friend. Why? I know him 27 years. Ride or die. He's been there for me for everything.
Facts.
Then there's second tier. That would be Lou, Gary, Guy, my B-Dub. You know what I mean? They right there. But Kylo's going to be first tier.
Mm-hmm. There's a hierarchy.
But you're not fucking your homies. Like you.
Okay, but no. I just did that shit just to use your own fucking excuse. Don't play me.
Exactly.
Play me.
All right.
You real funny today.
All right, God, no.
See, y'all looking at me like, yo, he wound up. But she came at me before that shit came on. And so why you judging? Because I fucking don't agree with this shit.
Word.
I don't agree with homosexuality either, but I'm not judging them. It's just not for me.
Man, yo, you have the right to voice your opinion.
The same way a homosexual has the right to love who they want and say what they want and act how they want and live how they want. I have the same fucking right to say I don't agree with it. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make me an asshole. I just don't agree with it. And it doesn't make sense in my brain.
And be okay with you not agreeing with it too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like I could say I have friends that were homosexual. So there was this dude. One of my homeboys, his baby moms had a best friend, right? Back in those days, I was super homophobe. You know what I mean? I ain't go front. That's how we grew up.
Yeah.
Grew up in the projects. You ain't cool with that gay shit. That's not how it is. So when I found out that he was coming down to Seaside with us, I'm like, what the fuck you got me hanging around this gay dude for? Like, but as I got to know him, he was a pretty cool dude.
Right.
I mean, and I told him to his fucking face, I said, dude, you cool as fuck, but I don't agree with that lifestyle.
Mm. And how did he feel? Was he like?
He was like, he was like real as hell. He said, you don't have to agree with my lifestyle. It's my lifestyle.
There you go.
And I said, but I won't ever disrespect you.
And that's the point.
And that's the fucking point. Yeah. So when I said I don't agree with this shit, you was like, why are you judging people's lives? It's not I'm judging people. I don't fucking agree with it. Mm-hmm. I don't have to.
No, you don't have to agree with it.
I got my lady. I love my lady. I put all my love into my one lady. That's it.
Respect.
I'm not even the cheating type nigga. Like, I don't do that shit.
I know that.
So in my brain, it don't work like that. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I'm growing up seeing a father cheating on my mother left and right.
Right.
So, nah, to me, in my brain, that shit looks like a fucking excuse for niggas to get more ass.
Word.
To manipulate women to do what they fucking want.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them dudes out there.
A lot of opportunities.
And they ain't shit.
So that's what I'm talking about.
You open the opportunity for the ain't shit to happen.
So there's a word that I learned I never actually heard before. So
how'd you learn it?
Because I was researching this stuff. Because I'm like, what? Like, is this a thing? Like, you know, I didn't know about this stuff.
All right.
So it says, and I was trying to find the word with the whole jealousy thing, right? So there's a word, in like the poly community. It's like I quoted, there's the group of people.
Go ahead.
And it's it says the word is compersion, C-O-M Persian, and
like Persian field.
Yeah.
Persion, and it means.
Well, look it up, people.
It means a feeling of happiness, warmth, and joy in seeing your partner with another. It's not
Sound like a fetish.
No.
It does. It does.
That's like them dudes that, you know, them old dudes that be getting like a younger guy to get.
Yeah. That's what is it?
Something like what you just read.
Old dudes what?
You know how they be getting
that be in the search. That be in them search engine. That be them search engine.
Oh, the cuckolds.
Oh, that's what that is.
Cuckolds.
Yeah.
Why you said that like you?
They use Joe Button podcast.
Oh, that's right.
They called Joe a cuckold or some shit. Like,
is he really?
No, they were just cracking jokes.
I mean, whatever floats your boat, homie.
Nah, that's just not cool either.
I
just said I can't see some dude touching my leg. Nah.
But it's also not for everybody, you know. Like you're like you said, like you're not a gay man, and you know that's not your thing.
Hell no,
and that's fine.
Goddamn right, it's fine. Shit.
Yeah.
It's a preference thing. Oh, I was gonna get up the okay. So, and I looked up our insights, and again, follow us on Pod and Us Podcast on Instagram. And it says when we did a little survey poll.
Yeah.
Do you believe in an ethical non-monogamy? Ethical meaning, like we said before, everybody's under the same understanding. We're in agreement. We're honest with each other. Everybody knows what's up. Mm-hmm. Anything other than that, because you can cheat in a polyamorous relationship. You're not honest. You're doing some other shit. And it's about being honest too. You can't be doing shit behind anybody or people's back because they're your line.
But there's already a culture cultivated of like, I'm gonna get mine
with honesty and
fuck
the people.
Everybody else.
No, being consensual and everybody under the same understanding. Because then it's like, oh, I'm gonna just go over. That's cheating, because cheating is lying and not being on what you're doing.
But at that point, why care? You got more than one person.
It's not you care.
Everybody going getting theirs.
No, that's not what it's about. All right, so
that's just some savage shit. Like, why would I care? If you don't care what I'm doing, then why am I gonna care what you?
That's not about not caring.
What's the point of being with more than one person? Why the fuck can't one person satisfy you?
You can love more than one person.
Romantically?
Yes. Oh, let me open the poll. So I asked, do you believe in ethical non-monogamy? And 57%, and there was it says 45 people.
That's probably like 5 out of 7 or something like that.
57 said yes, 43% said no. Do you believe humans are inherently monogamous? In that instance, 63% of people said yeah, people are naturally monogamous. 37% said no. And then, oh no, that's another question. I said they saw Coming to America. You mentioned that last I saw it, guys, by the way, and I liked it.
I told you it was good.
It was funny, and I watched it with my daughter.
No, not yet.
It was actually really good. I enjoyed it.
So, back to what we said. So, my whole point when I said, why can't you just love one person? Right? Yo, people can't get one fucking person right. They can't get a relationship with one person right. Why the added stress of 2 or 3 extra people? Why?
That's why I asked what's the foundation of the relationship.
According to you, it's stressful. According to that person or people who are in that relationship.
But what's the foundation of the relationship, though? Like, why would you need another person? Is it to fuck? Is it for another person to talk to?
If it's to fuck, that means you're swinging. You don't. It's not.
No, it's not. Thing. You're not swapping spouses. That's swinging.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Swinging is
not only 1, 2 people. Okay.
It's exchanging sexual partners.
Yeah, but not a whole couple. It could just be one person.
No, it got a couple.
Not always a couple. Okay.
No, but I'm saying, what's the foundation of having more than one romantic partner? Is it sex? Because it sounds like it is.
No.
So explain
your regular relationship shouldn't be based on sex.
No, but I'm saying then, but you have one person for that. Why the second person?
They add value to your life. You want to be with that person. My friends proposed to their girlfriend, both of them. I mean, you can't get married right now because of, you don't have a ceremony, but they did it because they each have a relationship with her. And they are doing it big.
So is one chick with 2 different dudes?
One guy with 2 girls. but the women like fell in love first. Yeah.
So he just
And actually, people when they comment on their stuff, they got big on like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. And people like, it looks like the girls are more in love than he is, and have their their things. But
probably true.
But then some people be like, it looks like he gives more attention. Everybody has their, like you said, opinions. But
you see the nature that somebody's getting more of something than somebody else.
But those are people.
There's not equal exchange.
But it's like saying everybody has their views on people's relationship for the inside, from the outside, and the only ones that really know are the people that's in the relationship. And then especially with people like that they do put all their stuff out there, that it's on social media. Like, you're gonna have tough skin, like celebrities who put their shit out there, like we said. People don't talk about your relationship, and really the only ones who really know what it is are the people in it. So it's like saying, oh, this one's saying that I love this one more than this one. And really, at the end of the day, they know what's up in that relationship. And I'm not saying that all of those, non-monogamous relationships are successful, but neither are monogamous relationships. People are, break up all the time. So people in polyamorous relationships break all the time. They break up. It's a relationship. Friendships break up, love interests break up. It's a thing. And that's all I'm saying. It's just a different type of relationship. I don't think it's wrong.
No, it's just that if you're in that type of relationship, somebody's gonna have to be comfortable with being second place.
I don't agree, but okay.
That's the mindset. Somebody's gonna get more of the attention, more of the love, more of the sex, more of the time.
Maybe not more sex. But
but I'm saying like all the things that encompass a relationship, somebody's going to get more of than the other.
That's also something that has to be discussed within the relationship, because sometimes somebody may have to, work outside the home, and maybe the other two people are working in the house, or somebody's going away on vacation for work, and then the other two are, in the house. So as long as everybody is communicative and they are honest, and you talk. So nobody feels like I'm left out. I don't know what's going on. Like, look, I'm going to be over here in XYZ place. Obviously, they're going to spend time together because, you're not there. But like I said, it's all about everybody having the same understanding and being communicative. Now, if you're not that type of person who can handle that, is fine. Deal with your one person.
I will.
But I'm not. I'm just saying. Like,
nobody said you was. I just said I will.
All right.
Nobody said I am.
Okay.
I do it very fucking well. All right. So stop. Every time I say something, don't take it like I'm saying it right to you. You take it like, all right, do it.
You be speaking all strong.
All right, because that's who the fuck I am.
I know.
And you got me fucking riled up with your little spicy ass attitude before. So kiss my ass.
That's Grizz, man.
Fuck out of here.
Why you gotta be pointing at me?
Because I can. Fuck out of here.
Little sausage ass fingers over here.
Fuck you with your broke ass back.
I put icy hot, and it's working out right now.
Yeah. It's gonna wear off. It's gonna hurt again. I'm gonna laugh.
I got it right in my purse. You know what's funny? I went to the club and they were like, "Do you have anything in?" It wasn't a club; it was a boat party. They were like, "You have anything in here?" I'm like, "I've got nasal spray and I've got icy hot." Like,
that's where you need to be when you're sciatica on a boat at a party.
Let me tell you, I had the worst seasickness ever. I wasn't in pain.
Grow up.
I was like,
that's why you in pain, because you was on that fucking boat and the shit was rocking.
Was so sick.
Fucked your back up more.
Should have tied her to the pole and shit, bro.
I was throwing up.
She is the fucking pole.
I was throwing up in the cranberry juice because I was bad. It was bad. It was so windy yesterday too.
But anyway, back to that stupid shit you were talking about.
It's not stupid, Joe.
Stupid to me, so it's stupid. Period.
However, there was all these terms when I did learn or educating myself on this topic. There were terms that I'm like, what the fuck is that? There's something called a unicorn. Y'all know what a unicorn is?
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
In that time.
Let me ask you a question.
Right.
In your life, have you ever truly, deeply fell in love with someone? No. That's why I say you can't.
But falling in love and loving are two different things.
Shut up.
Okay.
See, this is what I'm saying. Whenever I go to talk, you try to cut me off.
Right.
Let me talk.
All right.
You never fell in love with someone. So you're speaking from a point where you don't know what the fuck that is. When you're with someone and you deeply fall in love with them, it's that person. You're not going to fucking divide that into two.
According to you.
No, Ask anybody that been in love. In love. Nah, that ain't in love.
No,
I'm telling you, because when you fall in love, you're gonna dedicate yourself to that person.
100% goes to them.
I'm telling you, man. You said yourself you ain't fall in love. You didn't experience that feeling. So I'm speaking from that point of view.
Yeah, and you don't want anybody to half love you. Like
when you fucking love someone, you don't want to share that person with someone else.
No.
I'm telling you, like, that's where I'm coming from. From a point of I've been in love and I know goddamn well I don't want to see somebody, I don't want to see another woman, I don't see another man next to my woman.
Facts.
Because that's the type of person you are.
It's just because I'm in love.
So continue.
Because at the end of the day, if even if my woman was to offer like, oh, let's do threesome, no, I don't want that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that. I don't need nobody. I need you. That's it.
Exactly.
Like I said, I have friends that I personally know.
Okay, but
who are married and they have it and they, you know.
Okay, but maybe they have love, but they're not in love.
According to you, you can't say that they're
but
not in love.
you can't say that they are in love.
But you can't say that.
But just because they're together and they say they love each other doesn't mean that they fell in love.
But like we said, the only ones that know are the people in that relationship.
Doesn't mean that they're happy either. Doesn't mean that they're happy either.
This is one of those let's agree to disagree situations, like we always do.
Nah, this is what the fuck we do. We talk about it.
Yeah, no,
and we let the people decide.
You know what?
At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what y'all do with y'all motherfucking life. Because I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with my life.
I'm too busy doing my own shit.
But you wanted to bring up the topic, so we're gonna talk about it.
I thought it was a good topic.
Okay, it is a good topic.
It is a good topic, but just because you want to talk about it and try to educate a motherfucker, don't mean I gotta agree with it. It don't mean that I'm gonna, okay, yeah, let's agree. Nah, fuck that. To me, that shit's stupid. That's my motherfucking, I'm gonna go out on that ledge. It's fucking stupid to me. And the period. Like, and the story.
People who are polyamorous.
Yes, it's fucking stupid.
That's my nigga over there.
To me, it's stupid.
That's my nigga over
there. Are
there.
the people stupid?
Yep, they stupid. They're fucking stupid. I don't give a fuck. That's what I believe. If they want to live their life like that, by all means, do you.
Word.
But to me, in my point of view, it's fucking stupid.
There you go.
They could look at me and be like, yo, look at this stupid motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
But that's, the fucking beauty of being a fucking person. You can feel how you want.
Yep.
You don't have to fucking agree with every fucking thing everybody says. Or be scared of getting canceled.
You
okay.
Speaking of cancel culture.
Yeah, speaking of fucking cancel culture.
Sidebar.
You know I mean? That's where the fuck, that's the slippery slope, man. When you start agreeing with every fucking body. Because everything is fucking offensive to somebody. And then they bend over backwards trying to appease these fucking people that are soft. You know what I mean? And then it fucks everything up.
Where do you draw the line? Like,
exactly.
It just never stops.
Like, yo,
the line is blurred.
At this point, it's gonna become offensive to somebody for a heterosexual to be heterosexual.
Facts. In some places, it is.
And as ridiculous as that sound, fucking canceling Pepe Le Pew, saying that he was in rape cult.
That's bullshit.
That's bullshit.
And on that note, I agree with the guys.
That's why I'm rocking my Pepe shit.
He's a whole fucking cartoon.
Yo, he's a cartoon.
He's a skunk. You stay away from him.
Thank you. They seen that, she was running away from him.
Because he stink.
Because he fucking stink.
But also,
why he just wanted to fucking love her.
They also want to cancel Eminem, them Gen Z
Yeah,
people.
But you know what? Eminem stood on his shit. Fuck them.
But Pepe Le Pew's a skunk. The girl is a cat.
Yeah.
They're two different species.
Yeah.
So they're not looking at it.
And he stink.
I know that everybody ran away from him because of that, but they love his character because he's charismatic.
And it's sent with literally, you would see it with the little hearts and he got all the fucking stink.
Yeah, they go, pew, and they run away. But that's because they stink, not because he was a rapist, not because he was any of the bullshit terms that they trying to put on him.
I read that, I said, wait a goddamn minute. The fuck
But I will say this to the people because obviously a cartoon fucking upsets them so much. How about the people that fucking perpetrate all this rape culture? You not canceling them.
Word.
The people that actually do this shit. But you want to cancel a cartoon.
We got questions.
That's fake. That's fake. What is it? Activism. That's fake activism.
Fake activism.
Fuck y'all.
Word.
Yeah, I actually agree with you on this, guys.
Like they think they're making a change by taking away a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, they can't
Lock these motherfuckers up that do that.
Hold on. It's fucking. You gotta. This is how I look at it. How fucked up are you in your head that you're looking at an innocent cartoon thinking this crazy shit?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to rape her. He's promoting rape culture. How fucked up is that? Like, who the fuck touched you when you was little? Like, you wilding the fuck out.
Facts.
Pepe Le Pew, dog.
Like, and if somebody did, go fucking get therapy. Go get help.
They said that they gonna take him out of Space Jam. I just was like,
They did. They already took him out.
I said
that second Space Jam gonna be whack anyway, bro.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck LeBron.
fuck LeBron. I'm sorry, he on my team.
Yeah. Nah, yo, that's it.
Fuck LeBron.
Yo, these motherfuckers.
Hey, you ain't gonna have Pepe? Shit.
Yo, these motherfuckers was going back, watching Friends. Friends been off the air since what, 2001?
Yeah,
and they going back, looking at it, saying, "Oh, it's they were fat shaming Monica. It was homophobic. It was this. It was that. Like, yo, fuck y'all little motherfuckers. It was fucking hilarious for the time.
Word.
Now in this sensitive ass time, it ain't gonna rock. Mm-hmm. But back then, motherfuckers wasn't pussies.
It was a different audience.
We wasn't fucking snowflakes. We got fucking jokes. We knew how to fucking laugh at shit.
Yeah.
Remember, why the fuck the gay people didn't say it was homophobic back then? There was never nobody trying to cancel it back then.
Remember Living Color?
There was nobody.
That was mad offensive.
Yo, there was no fat people saying, "Oh, they're fat shaming Monica." We weren't fucking sensitive. We knew how to laugh and enjoy the shit.
And you gave
yo, I'm a fat nigga. I could crack jokes about myself because I'm a fat nigga. Mm-hmm. I could look at somebody and be like, yo, you fat as hell. And it don't have to be fucking hurtful or malicious.
Yeah,
it's just
like when we crack on each other and people be like, I cannot believe he said that to her. I can't believe it. And we're like, what?
That shit drives me fucking crazy.
That really does
drive me crazy. Like, we're getting into like this uber sensitive society where you can't do shit. You could barely fucking breathe. Mm-hmm. Like,
and everybody has to agree with everything everybody does.
The way you wearing your clothes offends people. The way you talk offends people.
Fuck that.
What you say, what you eat, everything offends somebody. So fuck people.
Fuck them.
That's it.
Like, yo, at the end of the day, sometimes being offended, it's fucking good for you.
Yeah.
It teaches you to get over your fucking self. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because let's keep it real. The Bible was offensive. The Bible was offensive, but it's transformative. Mm-hmm. If the Bible has gone and changed many people's lives. Mm-hmm. I'm one of them.
Right.
Let's talk about it.
All right.
I was fucking suicidal. I was an alcoholic. I was fucking depressed. I battled all that shit. And I started going to church. I started reading the word. I started studying. And it changed me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Fucking my homeboy found me with a fucking box cutter in 2006 about to cut my wrist.
Wow.
Nobody was there. My roommate. Edgardo, I love you, my nigga. Like, the word transformed me.
And it ain't been allowed in some countries.
And you know what? There's people out there trying to cancel the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel the it's fucking insane, bro. Like, yo, what the fuck happened to, let bygones be bygones. You do you, I'll do me.
Yeah, but there's also at the same time, you'll have those on the other extreme, never to knock the Bible because I'm not doing it. But then it's like the other extreme, it's like, let's, those Bible thumpers that'll do the opposite. And they'll be like, don't do that. And it's like, okay, we have to both agree.
Let's see. Let's say something. I ain't never been one of those dudes that agreed with when the so-called Christians.
But that goes on both.
Wait. Let's. I'm gonna say what I'm saying. I've never been one that stood behind that bullshit. Because you know what? If you study the Word of God, you study the Bible, Jesus Christ was not that person. The love of Christ was never like that. It was never like, oh, you're going to hell because of this. That wasn't what he did. Let's look at it. Mary Magdalene, the prostitute, when they wanted to stone her, what did he do? Of course, she was in sin, right? She lived a sinful life. She was a prostitute. But the problem was, those dudes that wanted to stone her wasn't looking at the dude that she slept with, who probably had a wife, who just committed adultery and slept with a prostitute. They didn't look at them.
Right.
They looked at her. Right? And what did Christ say? He drew the line. He said, let the first one cast the first stone. Whoever hasn't sinned, cast the first stone.
Yeah.
Right? That's the love of Christ. You know what I mean? Like, it was he embraced you.
Yes.
He didn't never shun you. You know what I mean? So that shit that you see in front of abortion clinics, you see at gay parades, those so-called Christians, they're not Christians because the love of Christ is not living in them.
Yeah.
And also on the other end, the people try to be like, just accept my homosexuality. You know, people who force their lifestyle, whatever. That's not right.
That's not right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not for that either.
We got to a fucking point where everybody wants to prove their fucking point and can't just let somebody else be themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't agree with homosexuality, but I'm not gonna fucking judge them and knock them and disrespect them. Like, yo, my cousin's gay. I got no problem with her. I love her. You know what I mean? Crack jokes on her. Like, no.
But if y'all have a relationship
at my mom's funeral, she was like, Joey, remember when you was little and you pushed me and I fell in the closet? I'm like, yeah, don't worry. Eventually you came out.
But it's coming from
and
you.
She looked at me,
you
she's
know?
like, you asshole.
Y'all remember like what, a year
ago? But I love you.
A year ago or something when everybody was trying to attack Kevin Hart because of a tweet he did like years ago, and he was trying to. Then he apologized because he's like you said.
It was like 10 years.
Yeah, and he apologized and he said, I didn't.
But
that's
see,
not. But
that's cancel culture. They're going looking for shit to be offended.
But also with that, let's say that 10-year gap, right? I feel like there are people like, oh, he said sorry just because, like. Actually, people do grow and people people change.
Exactly. Look at me. I'm an asshole, but you know what? I said earlier, there was a point in time I was extremely homophobic.
There was a time when I grew up in church. Oh no, that's not okay. And then as I, know people, talk, have conversations, read, just to be like, but why? And I was like, okay, well, do you, boo? But you're going to hell. But not saying that, but I just had a different opinion. But people are allowed to have different views.
You leave the judging to God.
Yeah, but people are allowed to have different views. Like if Kevin Hart was apologizing, because you know what he would have said 10 years ago? Fuck y'all.
He should have said fuck y'all last year.
I say fuck them right now.
Word.
But he apologized. Like, that's not my, that's.
But the thing is, like, you got to look at the people. Who is the ones that doing the canceling?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The Generation Z people. What are they?
But it's certain groups that's coming for people though.
Yeah. The Gen Z kids.
It's not just Gen Z.
It's millennials too. There's millennials in the early 30s that's still coming for them.
Word. Y'all gonna go in the garbage.
Yeah,
I don't associate myself.
It's just the society we live in is very fucking sensitive.
Because they used to get participation trophies.
Yes, dumb motherfuckers. That's
motherfuckers.
Created softies.
That's it.
You know what? If I had a participation trophy because I was a sore loser, I'd have thrown that shit. The fuck is this? Don't give me that shit. That's ridiculous. Everybody has to win a prize all the time, and you're special too. Here's a start.
Well, that kind of sounds like polyamory.
No.
Y'all all get participation trophy.
Yeah.
Y'all get participation dick. You participate, you get some dick.
Well,
dick for everybody.
This nigga, he the Oprah of the relationship. You dick for you, everybody get a dick.
You know what's interesting?
Throwing it out the crowd.
But that meme with the sausages?
Yeah,
oh, can we put that up on the...
You can do whatever you want.
As a GIF, the hot dog going in your face.
You can do whatever you want.
That shit's funny. I swear I laughed at that one.
Like, you could put it
up.
What, on the story?
The ones with the hot dogs.
You gonna put it on the story?
The girl with the hot dogs in the face.
On the story? It gotta be a video. Can't put a GIF on the story.
Okay, put a video.
I got you. I'll send it to you.
You're the GIF king.
I'll send it to you.
So, what was I saying? I know somebody, personally actually, she's polyamorous and she has a husband and a boyfriend. And her husband is like
a sucker.
No, he can't. He has like sexual.
That's what
like
we call him.
No, he has sexual like dysfunctions. Like he can't.
Oh, so it is for sex.
No, for her, but no, she's been away for many years.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even live in New Jersey. They live like on the West Coast. Different lifestyle over there too. Anyway.
All right, but how about this?
So like with her, like she had a conversation with him, and it wasn't because I don't love you. Like they love, I mean, from the outside, they really love the hell out of each other. So he was like, look, if that's all you want the man, like, I'm aware that's it. She's not out here tricking and being with mad men, and they're all really cool with each other.
I don't know, man. As a dude, though, like, I gotta say, like, if he can't perform sexually, that gotta like break him as a man.
It does. It has to.
I'm speaking as a man. That gotta break him as a man.
That, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
shit, if I could,
for
I'd be mad. Shit.
So if that gotta be very
ego breaking.
Yes, but what I'm trying to say is it's gotta be, what's the word? Deflating to that man.
Yeah.
And you can say what you want, but he's in a position where he feels like, damn, I can't perform.
Mm-hmm.
So I love her. Yes, he probably loves her, but he can't give her that.
Right.
So that gotta be. Yo, I feel sorry for him.
But like I said, when I first, I was like, oh damn, like shit.
Because that gotta be some deep rooted shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's some hurt. That she gotta go to another man. Like, yo, let's keep it a buck, man. There's ways that he could satisfy her.
Yeah.
Without her going to another man. Didn't have to bring another man into a relationship where that man loves you. Yep. And he has a problem that he can't function right. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, there's shit out there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been to a sex store?
Yes.
There's shit out there.
You asking the wrong question.
You asking me?
No. I know. I'm just saying. It was a general.
Take all my money.
It wasn't directly at you.
Take your money.
It wasn't directly at you. I know you're a fucking little dirty ass hornbag. You're a Scorpio. I know how y'all are.
And you love me anyway.
No, the fuck I don't. But there's shit out there that
you're right.
He could use to simulate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I said, we're on the outside, so you know.
But what I'm saying, but see that man in that position, he feels helpless. Like the woman he loves is so focused on getting dick that he's like, I got no choice.
Yeah.
He might not have said that to her, but I guarantee you, as a man, that's how he felt.
Word up. Just think about his psychology.
Because listen, all men have experienced it. I experienced it once, and that shit broke me. I felt like, well, I'm fucking broken as a man right now. My ribs are fucked up.
Because what happened? You fell off.
Don't worry about
that's another story for another day.
That's not whatever. But I mean, my ribs was fucked up. Couldn't barely breathe. Whatever.
But that also goes to tell you, like you said, what is the agenda? What is the
Like, what's the foundations of that relationship?
Yeah, like my one friend that I told you about that they proposed to their girlfriend. Like that was like they didn't know something like that existed. They weren't looking for that. It just kind of organically happened. They met. It was just in the girls.
They had a conversation with you and you talked to them.
No.
Yeah.
They've been together.
You're trying to talk us into it.
You put them onto that book.
No, I didn't. They actually,
more than two. Get your copy at fucking
Dick for everyone.
They actually.
Well, in that case, it was pussy for everyone. For him.
They didn't know. They didn't know.
Like, all right.
Yeah, more pussy.
And they're two Scorpio.
Oh damn, that's a toxic ass relationship.
And that's why she co-signed heavy right now.
Yes.
No, they're.
And I also got to understand that you talking about this shit with a Scorpio mind.
Y'all Scorpios
y'all motherfuckers are ruled by sex, and you know that.
Slaves to it.
You know that. You know that. So I'm not even gonna have this argument with you no more. Whatever. I still feel bad for my mans though.
Word up.
But like I said, it's gonna be.
Do they watch?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't know.
Well, if you would watch, my man, I'm so sorry for you.
Word.
You deserve a woman that loves you for you.
Word.
Oh, who's to say they don't? She don't
figure out a solution
because his dick didn't work and she ran to another nigga.
They've been married for May.
Oh, right. So then why the fuck are you running to another nigga for some dick?
No, maybe that's their. Maybe he. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, I'm telling you, that man accepted that position and let another man in because his wife that he loved for so many years was begging for dick.
Who's to say it wasn't his idea?
It wasn't. And if it was, man, he did it out of fucking, I can't please my woman. And she made him feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like she's going to leave.
Like he felt like he was going to lose his wife if he didn't do that shit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit. Go to a sex store. There's a whole lot of shit that he could have did to help stimulate.
I know this.
Like, yo, fuck it. Like, why fuck up, why like, Man, before I let my woman go fuck another man, it might sound weird, but I'll throw a strap on before I do that shit. And I'll keep it a buck. If my dick don't work.
Period. That's what he said.
I'm just saying.
This is a serious podcast.
I'm just saying, let's keep it a whole buck.
Word.
Before I let my women go get fucked by another man, if my shit don't work, I'm going to put a strap on. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I got to do to please my woman.
Facts.
Because, nah.
How would you feel if let's say there's something that's not sexual and you end up finding like, she in love with somebody else, but she still loves you too?
No, she don't love me.
How would you feel?
She don't love me.
She don't love me.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm asking men. I'm a woman. It's a different.
And I'm telling you right now, my woman will say the same shit. If I go and say, oh, well, I fell in love with another woman, hell no, she ain't taking that shit.
Oh no, she's
not gonna take that shit.
Oh no.
Because she won't say that. So I know goddamn well
everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah. Well.
I do think that this topic is really interesting. I think within the last I know this is something that's, there's always been all different types of relationships since the beginning of humankind. But I think people are, I'm not going to say accepting of everything. Although people try to push that. I feel like accept everything that everybody does and like it and love it.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, it's one thing, like you said, respect people.
That's it.
And I tell my kids, people could be whatever they want, but I don't give a fuck if you're gay, straight, poly. If somebody disrespects you, you slap the shit. No, you just don't do that.
Slap them.
No, you respect everybody, even if you don't agree with any, whatever they're doing. But like I said, I feel like in the last few years, I've been seeing more stuff like, different type of relationships, even with like the LGBT thing. Like now they're able to just be who they are, not hide. And if somebody asks, they're free to talk about it without feeling condemned to hell or whatever it may be. So I've been hearing about if you see the cover, you've probably seen that photo somewhere because it's been in like more magazines. It's been on, online and stuff.
Oh, the photo for the
cover.
Our
podcast episode. Make sure you like it on Instagram. But yeah, I don't know. It goes a lot of ways. There's a lot of things out there. There's a lot of things people don't understand. Some people are just insulted or offended. But at the end of the day, I feel like, and we agreed on it. Even if you don't like the relationship, you don't agree with it, just, respect them as people. Regardless.
I ain't gonna say shit to nobody that lives that lifestyle.
No, I know you wouldn't.
But on this podcast, I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers, I don't agree with it. It's stupid.
Because we say how we feel.
That's it.
It's our podcast.
And y'all could come and cancel me. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all want to put the thumbs
fuck
down?
Y'all.
You want to put the thumbs down?
Oh, you saw how they reneged on that thumbs down?
Yeah, we got the thumbs down.
We got one thumbs down, and then they took it back.
Yeah, because we called you
out. That's called bitch assness.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch assness.
We spoke on that.
That's how I was like, yo.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up because y'all know I hold on to shit sometime. Put a thumbs down.
I think that's where people get it fucked up. Where it's like when you disagree, it's like you disrespecting. It's not.
No, they shouldn't have spoke about that on that episode. Well, it's our podcast.
It's our fucking platform.
That's what we feel like talking about.
We're not spreading hate. We're just saying what we fucking feel.
Word up.
Yeah,
that's the thing, yo. Like, if I don't agree with you, if I don't agree with homosexuality, I'm not hating on homosexuality.
No.
If I don't agree with polyamorous, whatever, I don't know how to say it.
Non-monogamy, period.
Whatever. If I don't agree with it, I'm not hating on it. It's just not for me.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, disagreeing doesn't equal hate.
No, absolutely.
Hate is like, yo, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
or acting upon it.
Yeah, like that's hate.
Yeah, like doing physical harm to somebody or killing people.
Yeah, we don't promote that.
Like that's hate.
Me saying it's stupid is not hate.
It's just
in my mind, it doesn't make sense to me. So to me, it's stupid.
But I do feel like things like, let's say like our podcast where we talk about it, we disagree. Sometimes we always agree, what we're talking about. Sometimes we don't agree, and that's fine. But I feel like just even talking about it, it raises just different type of awarenesses in people. Because like I said, I wasn't homophobic, but because of the way I was raised and, church and stuff, I was like, oh my God, the gays. I didn't hate them. Obviously, I love.
Oh no, I was homophobic way.
Yeah, but just on my
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Streets.
Word. I was homophobic because growing up.
Yeah,
in the project shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like going to church made me less homophobic because I learned the love of Christ.
It also depends on what church you go, type of church you go, because people could be like that in places, and in other places be like, oh, these things is really hate.
Well,
but that's like anywhere.
But most churches are gonna preach against homosexuality,
right?
Because it doesn't, like, biblically it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Biblically, you know what I mean, and a man and a woman are supposed to procreate.
Yeah,
have children.
That's a natural order.
Natural order of
like creation.
Yeah,
that's how
two men cannot create a child. Two women cannot create a child.
Also, a woman who has certain conditions can't have a child.
Okay, but we're not talking about that. Why do you always do that?
But I'm saying that's what they say.
No, fuck with that. Fuck that shit.
Now you're talking about homosexuality.
Yes.
Not like if you can't have a kid.
But people say, what's the difference if they can't procreate if that person can't procreate?
Because there's something wrong with that woman. It might be something that happened to her. It might be something biologically inside of her. That's different.
No choice in the matter.
Yes, she's barren.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. But if she wasn't barren, she can have a child if she procreated with a man.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's my point. So to me, homosexuality doesn't seem natural because you can't do what sex was intended to do.
Right.
Yeah, you could a dude could fuck another dude and get his nut off. A woman could fucking scissor with another bitch and get her nut off.
But here's the mind fuck though, right? That gay dude's sperm can still impregnate a lesbian's egg.
Yeah.
So that's the natural shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the separation of choice and nature.
Mm-hmm.
The natural functions of the organs is still going to fertilize an egg.
Whatever,
at the end of the day.
Like.
That's just how it's designed to be.
So what I was saying before with the whole, just talking about having conversations and, me not, again, I wasn't, that's wrong. I have my own thoughts and stuff, and I would never just, shout people like that.
Wait, you got thoughts?
Yes, many. But like I was saying, like just having conversations with people and listening and reading and just educating myself just to be like, oh wait, okay, maybe let me learn, let me talk to people, and maybe I'll have a different thought process. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I won't. But at least I'll have a different understanding, Like I know people like that, like dudes. Like I have like a straight guy friend who has a lot of like gay friends. And he's from the hood. And he's like, and people are like, what the fuck? Like, you hanging out with the gays in the day? He's like, what's the, like, they my homies. He's like, because these niggas will fuck everybody up probably for y'all. And he's like, he doesn't feel any kind of, he's like, I'm not insecure, like they regular people. But he goes, catch him years ago, he would never. Because he's like, that's
how it was in the street.
Yeah,
that's how
but
it was.
But he goes, I was like, but what made you like change your mind? Or he's like, it wasn't that. He goes, I had conversations with people like, are you born like that? Like, just talking. And he's like, okay.
Well,
again, it's not about I agree with that or I don't, but having conversations.
Me and you have had that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get into it on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what my thoughts are on that.
Yes.
And I'm not going to get into it. But that's a slippery slope. That's why I don't want to get into that conversation.
Well, I know these people personally, so.
No. Right. I'm just saying, me and you had that talk.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about.
I already know.
But anyway. But at the end of the day, man,
I digress.
Like, I look at it like, yo, whatever somebody does in a private life, in their bedroom, has no fucking effect on who they are as a person. You know what I mean? Like, just because you like a dude, I don't give a fuck. As long as you a solid motherfucker to me, you a homie, you cool, all right, cool. My thing was, growing up, it was like, it was very, homosexuality was what? I guess you could say taboo back in the day.
Oh yeah,
super taboo.
You know I mean? In the hood especially.
Like that. If you told somebody they was gay, that was an automatic fight.
Yeah, that was
like on sight, like calling somebody a bitch or gay, or telling another dude to suck your dick.
Yeah.
That was a
You
fight.
still can't
No,
say
that's still a fight.
No, but I'm saying like back then, those
Like,
were the ones. That's
yeah.
the one that stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And the bitch word too, but
Oh, speaking on that.
Because you deal with bitches.
Speaking of that, so I have a
not the new. You wanted to not you. Before you, they was bitches. Go ahead.
Speaking of that, you remember how we were talking about like the generational thing, right?
Yeah.
So, I have like one of my gay friends. He's cool. He's 40 actually, and I find a lot of like the older, and I'm not speaking for everybody. A lot of the older like gay people or lesbians or whatever, they don't like this whole let me flaunt my sexuality around. Like I have a guy.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, my boy, he's and I'm not trying to offend them. I'm just gonna use the word.
Let's do it.
These fags. I'm like, you can't say that.
You can say it.
And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that's offensive. He's like, no, you want me to tell you what that is? That's the bitch ass shit. Like, what the fuck? I'm still a man. And I'm like, what? He's like, it's these younger gay people who want to flaunt around their gayness. He's like, I'll fuck you. And this nigga could fight. I'm like, you really could fight? He goes, first of all, I'm from the hood. Second of all, I had to grow up fighting because I was gay. So they would try to whoop my ass. I had to learn to fight.
I was supposed.
I get it. So he whooped somebody's ass. But he goes, there's no need to be flaunting around like, you know, your
that was always my thing.
And I feel like a lot of the older people say that.
Mm-hmm.
And
why is it so important that everybody in the fucking world accept what you do in your bedroom?
They're the one that brought it to the table.
I can never understand that. Now I understand the they want their
rights.
Mr. Met felt some type of way.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Met did not like that statement.
Fuck you, Mr. Met. I'm a Yankee fan anyway.
Fuck the Yankees.
Fuck the Mets.
So
fuck y'all.
Damn.
I understand them fighting for like equal rights as a human being.
As they should.
As a human being. I don't believe that a gay couple should get picked on or beat on because they're gay.
Yeah,
I never agreed with that.
Yeah. They should get
you know what I mean?
Same
but
rights.
the fact that you pushing it so much. And then like this goes back to the whole Pepe Le Pew shit. The whole Bert and Ernie thing.
Mm-hmm.
They were forcing it, saying that they were a gay couple.
Yeah.
Why can't there just be two male roommates?
Yeah, they was best friends. Like,
yeah, that's the homie.
Like, why did Bert and Ernie had to be gay?
Why
like,
Pepe Le Pew gotta be a rapist?
Why the fuck are you taking childhood cartoons and characters and adding all this sexuality and immoral shit to it?
Word.
Where the fuck is your mind that you're adding all this weird shit to innocent cartoon characters?
And at the end of the day, they could say yes or no, but you are planting the seeds of the sexuality in the kids.
I have a statement. All right, not to say you guys are wrong, but like, you know, I have my daughter and I got my two boys. So my daughter, for example, she does, and maybe because she's a girl, you know, I don't know. But she's very much like that sexuality thing in her, at least right now. That's not something that comes to mind. Like one of her, she's been getting into like makeup and stuff, and she watches YouTube, and she's like, she really loves this guy. His name is James Charles. He's gay, and his makeup is fabulous. Mm-hmm. So the boys would be like, ew, why is he wearing that? You know, and she's like, I don't like. It doesn't register. She's just do it like it's nice. Or like, we watched one movie on, I think it was Netflix. It's called Prom. And it was about, you know, high school girls. She was a lesbian and it was like in a small town. They couldn't have a prom, shit like that. I was watching with my daughter. She was like, it's so wrong that they, like, why would they care if she likes a girl? Like, to her, it wasn't something like, you know, sex, but it was also new. It wasn't like pushed on her.
Also,
like friends.
Yeah,
no, but also, she's growing up in a society where it's more openly accepted and flaunted.
Right, but at the same time, I think, and that's not speaking for all kids.
But boys are going to be boys. They're going to be like, ew.
Yeah, and I'm not speaking on. And I'm not speaking on behalf of like August. But
and
like,
I know your boys.
Yeah,
I know Noah's probably extra with it.
He was like, what?
You know what funny said?
I was saying like,
Noah, he a mess.
But like Sesame Street though, what kind of audience is that?
But I'm saying even with that, like
6 and under, 7 maybe.
I mean,
Like that's a big difference.
But like he said,
Okay, because you said that, it just brought back. So with this whole Pepe Le Pew thing, now Disney has moved a couple movies from to a different file where only children 7 and under can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
The movies are Dumbo, The Jungle Book, Aristocats.
What the?
And what was the other? It was a movie. It wasn't a cartoon. It was a movie. So I think Dumbo is the crows.
Well, we know Disney.
Look at racist.
Well, no, Disney was very racist. I ain't gonna. It was. They admit
Disney
that.
got a lot of.
Okay, but wait.
They do admit that.
This is my point though. They moved it to a file where children 7 and under can't see it, right? But children 7 and above can see it.
They've already formed their opinions.
Wait. The children 7 and under are looking at this shit with the most innocent eyes in the world.
Right. They're not.
Why are you keeping it from them? You want to hide it? Hide it from the older people. The bitch asses that fucking get offended at everything. Hide it from them.
And some of them could be you watching today.
That's who the fuck needs not to see it.
I do know, like with that whole Disney thing, I haven't seen any like particular, but I did read something that's like.
And the Jungle Book is because I think Mowgli's Indian or something.
They need to stop playing with
Come on, man.
That's my dude.
But this is the fallout from the cancel culture and the uber sensitivity.
Well, also Disney came out in what 19 something in whatever, which was the turn time
30s.
Yeah, but I do appreciate, which I read. I don't know if they still do it. They said before the beginning of a movie, they would write Disney made.
Yeah, they still do that. They still do that,
which I think is like. That's fine. Okay, so I know that this isn't now. That's not their views, and that's it. This is the history, and keep it moving. There may be scenes of raising it up, but I'm like,
I don't know.
Educate instead of just taking shit off.
Goddamn well, I'm never ever gonna be okay with racism.
Mm-hmm.
No,
but we also have to understand these movies were made in a fucking racist time.
Yeah.
Okay, and they might have took jabs. I'm not condoning it. I don't agree with it. But we all grew up on these movies. Yeah. I never looked at the Dumbo movie and looked at those crows as a racist. It never crossed my mind.
I'm black.
You know what I mean? Like, it never crossed my mind. I never looked at Mowgli like...
Because everything was underlined also back in the day.
Like, I never looked at these movies. You could say I always watched these movies growing up and these cartoons, Pepe Le Pew and Bugs Bunny. Like, let's cancel. If you want to cancel somebody, cancel Miss Piggy fat ass. That's fucking rape culture.
Nah, she's a female lead character. They'll never do that.
She was Muppet.
She was basically trying to like steal Kermit's dick.
She's a fucking pig.
No. But that's the mentality, right?
Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah.
Sipping tea. I mean, you know what? I actually
bacon buns.
Maybe I don't know if it's because I wasn't.
Don't do that shit when I'm drinking, son.
I learned more about blackface as an adult than I did as a kid because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And I maybe call it ignorant. I just didn't know until I got older and I learned
because you were innocent.
I was like blackface, and then I'm reading. I'm like, oh shit, that is really racist, and that's not okay, and that meant this. But when before, I'm like, oh what? Like, oh shit, that's wrong. Or finding out the story behind why they did certain things, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
But what I think one thing, like you're saying that Burton or anything, Pepe Le Pew thing, I do understand when let's say they have new characters that they're like, okay, we want to teach the kids about homelessness, new issues that are in the world that we didn't have to go through when we were little. Y'all want to add a new character just so kids can know this is just the world. But don't cancel the regular old characters and change who they were. That's how
I'm saying, would you put murder in a children's show? That happens every day, B.
But they put homelessness, and that happens every day. I mean, obviously, it's just discretionary.
I mean, Oscar Grouch was pretty much homeless. He lived in a fucking trash can. He was a homeless fucking Muppet.
You saw the inside of that trash can? That was like a fucking mansion.
No, that was fantasy. That was imagination.
I was like, what?
But see, I don't know. I don't agree with that. The whole why introduce the sexuality to an innocent child's mind?
Mm-hmm.
Wait till they're a teenage year where they're more developed, and then you could talk about it.
Well, look, if like I said about
when they get to high school, you want to talk about that shit in health class, by all means.
There's so many different platforms that you could go.
Well, like I said, like with my daughter.
So it's if Pepe Le Pew, listen, Pepe Le Pew is promoting the sexual quote unquote rage culture. Why are you gonna introduce another sexual culture, which is homosexuality, to them?
Yep.
If you don't want one type of sexual culture, be consistent.
I can understand what you're saying.
A child doesn't need to know all the sexual shit. Let them be innocent. Let them be children.
Yeah.
But
when they become teenagers, they get to high school and they get to health class, that's where you could introduce.
They already know that shit before.
Okay.
But
see, that's
like I said, like with my daughter, and again, you got to just know the people. You're like, but my boys, I'm not gonna have them watching the same movie because they're gonna be like, "What is this?" Or maybe I would. But my daughter, she just sees it around. You know, she likes TikTok. She sees gay people all the time. She all of this stuff.
You can't miss them. They're everywhere.
But yeah,
it's the world we live in.
But with her, for example, watching the movie, she's just like, "Oh my God, these people, like that's sad. Like, why don't they care? Like, why does it matter?" Because I guess just the world, that's what she sees.
Mm-hmm.
However, so it's almost like there's pros to it and there's cons, because it's like you just, love on people and it doesn't matter what, what they love or who they love or whatever. But then it can also backfire the other way. Like you said, they feel like people are forcing that on them. So you really just gotta know your audience, I guess.
Like, let's say you said introduce like gay or LGBTQ characters, right? What if a child wasn't thinking that way? Because you can tell.
Like my kid.
Wait, there's certain kids you can tell.
My daughter.
No. There's certain kids you can tell at a young age. They're a little flamboyant.
Oh yeah.
I remember certain kids in the church had leg crossed, sitting there filing his nails like he was a woman. He might have been like 8, 9, 10 years old. You know what I mean? So what if introducing those characters changed the kids?
I don't think that characters would make somebody gay.
How do you not know that?
No.
How do you not know that? It's
because I feel like they're born like that. But that's my opinion.
I don't.
That's my opinion.
But you have to prove that, though.
Yeah. How can you prove it?
How can you biologically prove that?
I've spoken again.
No, but you're saying they're born that way.
Listen, let's
science.
Hold on. Let's keep it a whole fucking buck.
Okay.
A lot of dudes that are gay have been sexually molested when they were younger.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, so they're not fucking born that way. They were molested and they turned that way because that's what they were introduced to.
Facts.
Therefore,
not from a TV show.
Therefore, my point is, if you introduce homosexuality at
learned.
A young, impressionable age, then they start thinking, "Oh, well, maybe I could be that," or maybe
being molested and watching something on TV.
I'm just saying, there's a possibility of introducing homosexuality at a young, impressionable age could change their mind.
Do you know anybody that watched something gay on TV and became gay because of it?
I don't know.
I personally don't.
Okay, but you can't say no though.
I don't.
You can't say no.
The other way.
The same way you tell me I can't say no. You cannot say no.
I'm not saying no. I said I just.
All right. Well,
like you said, you can't understand that. I can't understand that. What that's
okay. What about children that see shit on TV and they do it all the time?
Kids are always
very fucking
mimicking.
Impressionable. Listen, come on. Do not give me the bullshit. How many fucking of these high school kids, and I seen it after I left high school, all these kids, let's say the early 2000s, like 2006, 7, 8, 9, right around there, you started seeing the gay shit pop up and it was a fucking fad.
Oh,
yeah. See, so kids are fucking impressionable.
They are.
Okay.
No, but
fucking children, Steph, stop playing.
But it coincided with the more.
They're not fucking born gay. I've seen girls that have been with dude, and then because they got their fucking heart broken, they don't want to be with a dude.
Does that mean they're really? But does that mean they're really gay? Or
but they say they are, and you got to respect them as gay because they said it, right? Oh, yes.
No,
I'm fucking right. Say yes or no. If they say I'm gay, you have to respect it, especially in the society we live in. Because if you say no, then you're hating. And
Yeah.
Come on.
No, but
Let's keep it real.
Okay, so for example, on that same thing, I know people that and this is for a fact because I know this in real life, girls that go to like fucking Snyder and shit, they're not really lesbians, but they're become somebody's girlfriend so they don't get their ass beat every day in high school. They're really not lesbians. They're just doing it because I don't want
But
to.
how can you say that?
Because
the same way you said.
Because I know girls who told me themselves.
Okay, well, you know what?
It's just like you said, it's a fad.
Going
with the fad and actually being gay. That doesn't mean
the same way you said, I can't say that introducing a homosexual character at a young child developmental will not alter who they are. You cannot say just because. Listen, at the end of the day, if she laid down with a girl and she licked her pussy, she gay.
No.
The same way if a nigga suck a dick, he gay.
Yep.
No, but okay.
Yeah.
What? The whole fucking point of homosexuality is two. No. 2 men being together is homosexual, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What is homosexuality, Steph? Okay. Answer me.
What if they did it one time and they didn't like it?
No, that's fucking gay.
They still did the act.
You still had a dick in your mouth, homeboy. You gay.
Yep.
You might have not liked it. But
we had this conversation.
You had a gay moment. You gay, homeboy. That's it.
A moment.
You're keeping in the butt.
It don't matter.
A moment. What?
You lost your fucking manhood, bro. Like
so let me ask you this though. It take you only a second to kill somebody, right?
You still a murderer.
Facts.
That's permanent.
No, it don't matter.
You permanently had a dick in your mouth.
Word.
It's permanent. You can't take it back. It was in there.
Word.
The fuck is you talking about? Stop. Yo, I hate when people do that shit, yo.
It does. I've actually had this conversation with straight and gay men and women, and I act. Sometimes they agree with me, sometimes they don't.
If that motherfucker said, "No, I sucked the dick, but I ain't gay," that means you was ashamed that you sucked that dick, motherfucker.
That's all that is.
Fuck out of here. You shouldn't have sucked that dick. You gay now, homeboy. I have
this question for the poll.
That's it.
Come on, man.
If you have been in, if a man or a woman has a
you don't gotta read it out while we're on doing the podcast. Like, that's behind the scenes shit.
Facts.
Because I'm gonna forget.
I'll type so goddamn hard.
Everything she does is loud.
Period.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. That's some gay shit. You did some gay shit. Hey, like I said, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I ain't knocking you for it. But once a man lays with a man and a woman lays with a woman, I'm not gonna be the one like, nah, the lesbian shit's okay, but fuck that. If a woman lays with a woman, she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
You can say she's
I'm not a lesbian.
You lay with a woman?
Yeah.
You had a lesbian moment.
But I'm not a lesbian.
All right, but you're a lesbian.
I'm a fucking lesbian.
Well, you did lesbian.
How you tell me about myself?
Because you did lesbian fucking acts.
But does it make me a lesbian?
Yes, it does.
I love men.
It's the act of a fucking lesbian.
But I like dick.
Okay. But you a lesbian that like dick.
No, I'm not.
All right. That's because you don't want to admit that part.
I admit I know what the fuck I am, and I don't deny it, and I never front about who I am, and I love who I am, but I'm not a lesbian. I ain't got nothing against lesbians. I'm just not one.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like you do got something against it because you don't want to claim it.
You're kind of denying it a little bit.
If I was,
like it's offensive. I said it.
I said I don't have a problem with them. I'm just not one.
Listen, man, I don't believe in that bisexual shit. Once a nigga go gay, he gay. Mm-hmm. You suck a dick, nigga, you gay. And I'm not knocking you for it. I'm just saying.
Calling a spade a spade.
That's it.
Are you really?
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
With everything else in the world, we do the same shit.
Word up. But now on gender, on sexuality, now we gotta be. Nah, it's the same fucking
standard. Walk on eggshells, please.
No, never walk.
Just to fucking appease people and not hurt their fucking feelings. Nah, I'm gonna call it what it is.
Yeah.
Look up what homosexuality is in the dictionary. Look it up. Let's see what it says. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it's when one sex lays with someone of the same sex.
Yeah.
Or has intercourse with the same sex. See, that's that bullshit.
There we go.
Look, go ahead.
The quality or characteristic of being sexually attracted solely to people of one's own sex. Solely, and quality or characteristic of being sexually attracted solely to people of one's own sex. I'm not sexually attracted to women. No.
That's that new age bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the fucking dictionary, bro.
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
Oxford Dictionary.
That's the dictionary that was written not to offend people.
Mm-hmm. Politically correct dictionary.
Yes.
The Merriam-Webster dictionary says it's a sexual or romantic attraction to others of one's same sex.
That more like it.
Mm-hmm.
So if a motherfucker sucked a dick, he was sexually attracted to that dude to suck his dick, was he not?
Not solely.
At that moment, he was solely attracted to that motherfucker. Stop, man. Stop.
I literally had this. I've gone to.
Stop tap dancing.
I'm not. I hear you guys. I get it.
Nah.
But on that note, I've had conversations with gay men, and I've asked the same question: do you guys believe in bisexuality? And the guy's like, no.
Thank you.
They're gay
That's
men.
a gay man saying that.
Well, then there's
So
other-
when a straight man say it, oh no, you can't say that.
But
when a gay man say it, oh yeah, that's what he
It's
said.
gospel.
See the fucking double standard?
No, me and them was on that, and I'm like, no.
No. I'm not saying you. I'm saying society.
Yeah.
When a straight man says bisexuality is not real,
they're ready to cancel
because it's
you,
gay. Yo, nah, fuck that. You're not, sensitive to
You
people
a hater.
You a hater. But when a gay man says it, nah, he's gay, so he can say it.
Yeah.
No, fuck y'all.
So I would ask them. I went to a gay bar. I was with my friend.
Of course you did.
I went. I was like, guys, I have a question. I don't want to offend anybody. Because I'm
Just ask the question.
Stop worrying about offending people.
No,
Just say it.
listen.
Stop put the disclaimers on.
They were all gay men. They were like, who the fuck are you? And why are you asking us this? That's. I wasn't trying to be that person.
It was butthurt.
Probably. Probably.
So I asked, and also I don't want to feel like I'm exploiting anybody. So I asked, I was like, no offense. I was like, I have a podcast and I ask a lot of questions about things. I want to talk, have a conversation. I said, do you feel like there's bisexual men? And one guy was like, no. The other one was like, yeah, it's a thing. And then, it was just interesting to see things, hear things from another perspective of somebody who's in that community. And they were like, no, that's not a thing. Like, no. And again, they disagree within themselves, but it was just cool to hear a different perspective.
It's just funny that there's no definitive yes or no. It's just like a blurred line.
Because it's to each his own, in your opinion. Like you said.
Nah, it just creates more confusion. Because then they're gonna have more titles and more fucking things to add on to the list.
It goes with that the whole pansexuality.
Did you call them the alphabet people?
No.
Who called them the alphabet?
I ain't calling nobody. What the fuck is alphabet people?
They said LGBTQIA plus.
So I call the alphabet people like that.
IA, well, what?
It's LGBT.
I know what that stands for.
IA plus.
What's IA?
Intersex and
Into what?
Intersex.
The fuck is that? They be coming up with new terms every fucking year.
So they ended up calling I think it was a comedian. So he's like, them alphabet people. I'm like, because they have all the letters.
Kind of funny.
I mean, they almost there with a full alphabet.
So he was like, the alphabet people.
We're running out of letters.
That's what he was saying. And I'm like, no, don't say that. He's alphabet people.
Why? Why is that offensive?
I
There's
mean,
mad fucking letters. It's an alphabet.
I laughed though because it was funny.
All right.
This is what I'm talking about. People too fucking sensitive.
I was like, did he go? I was like, the whole gay community gonna cancel him. But whatever.
But you know what? This is the fucking bullshit. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it some more a buck.
Well,
Everybody get fucking butthurt when you talk about the LGBTQ, whatever, ABCDFG, all that shit, right? But yet it's fucking perfectly fine in society to make fun of fat people, right?
Fat shaming is not okay.
No, it's fucking perfectly fine. Because you know what? Look at the homosexuality community. They be the first motherfucking fat motherfuckers. Tell me no. You chill with a lot of them. You know a bunch of them.
I mean,
and you know goddamn well they'll say that shit.
A lot of my gay
here comes the political answer.
No. A lot of my gay guy friends are fat.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just.
But that's the bullshit though. Like they within the homosexuality community, they'll say offensive shit about other people. They will. When they get mad,
I've heard some.
They go for the.
You heard some wild shit, right? They say some wild ass shit, some really offensive shit.
The bitch, what?
But when a straight man says it or a straight woman says it, now it's hate.
They think they got diplomatic immunity, homeboy.
Nah, homeboy.
Like You know, they could say whatever they want with no repercussions.
Mm-mm.
That's not how the world works.
You know what I think of when you said diplomatic community? Remember? No. Remember? Lethal Weapon 2. At the end, where he was, I have diplomatic community.
Yeah.
And Martin Riggs, he just like dropped the fucking thing on him.
Yeah.
Dropped the thing on you, not the thing. But pause. The trailer.
Hot dogs.
The trailer.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. That's her dream coming true. She's the girl in the meme. That's why she brought it up like 3,000 times today.
I don't want those hot dogs like that, guys. I am respectable.
Nah, you don't like Nathan's? Sabrett,
Ladens, brats,
Italian sauce,
chorizo,
kielbasa, all of them shits.
They have a new
Viennas.
one. They have a new one. Apple chicken.
You're talking to Arby's, dog.
She got the meats.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man.
We're like really weird. It's like we were starting the podcast like, don't fuck you. And then we're like, oh, ha.
Yeah, because you wanted to be spicy earlier.
I'm always spicy.
No, the fuck you not. Bland ass. Shut up. You bland as hell. You Cliffside Park bland.
First of all, I use seasoning in my food.
What? Salt and pepper?
And raisins.
Wait, pushing it is using mayonnaise.
Ew. That's fucking disgusting.
What, in your potato salad? You don't use mayonnaise?
I do.
All right, so what is it disgusting?
I thought he was substituting it for something else.
No. See how her mind's thinking?
See?
At the end of the day, I know we started the podcast off talking about fucking polyamory, whatever. Do whatever you want. Monogamy, non-monogamy. Don't cheat on your person because that's not okay. And communicate.
Hey, at the end of the day, if that's what they choose to do, that's what they can do.
Don't be an asshole.
Who's to say?
Don't be a lying
That's
asshole.
the lifestyle they chose.
But
you gotta accept it.
Don't play people.
But you gotta accept it because that's the lifestyle they chose.
Yeah.
That's the path they chose. You can't judge them.
Who, the cheater?
You can't judge them, Stephanie.
Are you supporting the cheaters?
No. I'm playing devil's advocate right now. You want to come at me? I can't judge. You can't judge the cheater.
I can't.
Because that's their lifestyle they chose.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or are they just lying?
It's their lifestyle.
Cheating is a choice.
How about that?
So can you not judge robbers?
No. You can't judge nobody now. You can't judge murderers. You can't judge shit.
Culture, shit.
Yeah, fuck it. Everything fucking goes. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. Be whatever you want. If I want to say I'm a fucking monkey tomorrow, I'm a monkey tomorrow.
Because you identify as a monkey.
I identify as a fucking monkey. No, I'm a bear. A grizzly bear.
I mean...
That's it. See how ridiculous that sounds? Yeah. All that other shit sounds ridiculous too.
Mm-hmm.
Is that motherfuckers want to change shit and make shit up
to fit their life,
their lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't tell me that because a baby boy is born and I say it's a baby boy, I'm wrong.
Yep.
Don't do gender reveals. That's not okay.
No, but that's like insulting our intelligence.
So, okay, a couple years ago, maybe like 2-3 years ago, I saw this video on Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. And it was clearly a fucking woman that identified as nothing. She's like, I identify as a they or some shit.
Asexual?
Whatever the fuck you call it. That shit don't make sense to me.
No.
But she was like, it was like, I don't know what the fuck to say. Like, how weird is it that when a baby is born, you're looking at its genitalia and judging it, what it is by its genitalia? Okay, so for fucking since the beginning of time, if it had a penis, it was a boy. If it had a vagina, it was a girl.
Simple. So
now you little motherfuckers come out here confused as shit.
Uh-huh.
And now we can't say boy or girl because you don't want to fucking, you don't know what the fuck is going on in your head?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that shit don't make sense.
Growing up
if I have a nephew, he's a boy. If I have a niece, it's a girl.
That's it.
If when they grow up, they don't want to identify as that, they want to change whatever. That's for them. But how fucking twisted is it that you're making it? It's innocent. It's not. So when a baby is born, if you look at a baby born, and when your son was born, you looked at him like, oh, I got a son. Was that like twisted and perverted of you? Like, how the fuck do they take it that you're looking at the gender?
Don't put blue on the boy or girl.
No.
That's not okay.
How is it that they're trying to twist it on the norm of saying what gender it is, twisting it to saying, oh, you're being perverted because you're looking at his genitalia. What the fuck are you talking about?
When in reality, they're the one that brought that to the table in the beginning.
And this is what I'm saying. It goes back to even the Pepe Le Pew and all of that shit, the rape culture shit. You're adding all this sexualized thoughts and shit.
Because their minds and perspectives are warped.
Yes.
Thinking in those terms.
That's what I'm saying.
Applying it to the character.
How warped are you?
Yeah, a cartoon.
A cartoon skunk.
Somebody that's not even real.
How warped are you to say, like, if you look at your son and say, oh, he has a penis, he's a boy, that you're warped and you're fucked up for saying it?
So that means that science is wrong then, right?
Yeah.
So that means all of history was wrong.
Everything.
So you're right just because you have this fucking view and I'm supposed to take that? Nah. Word. Fuck that.
Word.
That's the insult to my intelligence. You do whatever you want. You're not gonna tell me.
You gotta follow what they say.
Nah, right? I don't play by the rules. No, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about who I offend.
And fuck you.
It's the truth, though. But it's the truth. Like, yo, at the end of the day, if that's what you want, how you want to live your life, by all means, do what you want to do. That's what I'm saying.
Don't force your agenda.
Don't force your fucking agenda on me.
You want to tell us how to fucking classify
I'm not out here forcing whatever the fuck I believe on people.
Nope.
I'm not like, oh no, you have to do this. Nah, do what the fuck you want.
What happens when there's somebody, let's say, I'm actually interested to know your response. Let's say there's a man.
You probably know it already, but go ahead.
I actually don't. I'm really interested in knowing. Let's say there's a man who transitioned into a woman. It looks like a woman. You don't know this person before. And let's say they're starting at your job. And they look like a woman. And you couldn't tell they were a man before. And she wants to be identified as she. You don't know. Or even if you did know him as a man before, now is a woman. Are you going to respect their pronoun and call her, or are you going to be like, well, no, you're a man, or we're a man, or are a man, so I'm going to call you he. I don't care if you want me to call you she.
Who's going first, me or you?
You want to take it?
So let's say,
no. I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to answer your question that you just asked. Then you can ask the next question. I'm going to answer the first one.
Okay.
I'm working. Somebody gets hired. Looks like a woman. Wants to be known as a woman. Mm-hmm. Who the fuck am I disrespecting?
Okay.
Right? That's fine. Mm-hmm. But in my motherfucking head, that's a dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Okay.
I mean, your shoes in now? You was born James? In my head, you James.
I cannot look at Susan or James the same anymore. I'm not gonna
go out of my way to disrespect you. Like, nah, you was born a fucking man. You a man. I ain't gonna do that.
It's ma'am.
Because, like I said, no, yeah, that He-Man looking motherfucker.
It's ma'am.
That motherfucker was He-Man, bro.
Would you call him ma'am?
I would have definitely been like, no, sir, you are a man.
It's ma'am.
I felt sorry for that fucking that dude at GameStop. Because he genuinely was like, he was confused. You come in there brolic as shit. Yeah, I want to, like, yo, you're not even trying to be a fucking female, bro. Like, stop. But anyway, back to the question.
That shit was funny.
Back to the question. Listen, back to the question, man. Listen. All right. She be off on her tangent, man. Like, listen, you be fucking up the flow of the conversation.
So now, if you knew them as a man before, and they're a man now, are you gonna respect their pronoun?
Look, man, like I said, I'm not gonna go out of my way to disrespect them. They're gonna live their life how they want.
Right.
If they come to work, that's the workplace. I'm not gonna go out of my way to no, and argue with them and shit. No, that's how you fucking live. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
and at the end of the day, you at work to make money. Like,
I don't give a fuck what you do with your personal life. You're my coworker. You're my coworker.
that's it.
As long as you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. That's how I always operate.
As you
Right.
should, yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you coming at me some type of way, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm gonna reciprocate.
Mm-hmm.
I reciprocate the energy you give.
Yeah.
Yep.
Always. So if you polite to me, I'm gonna be polite to you. That's how it is. Simple.
As it should be.
So now, what was your second question?
That was
You want to answer?
That was a 2-part question. If you
Oh.
knew them before, if you didn't know them before, and they're a woman, you didn't know, and if you knew them as a man and they were a woman, would you still respect it? But that's up.
Like, see, and that shit, man. Listen, this whole transgender shit, man, it's shit crazy. Cause when you told me certain people,
Oh yeah,
I was like,
I'll
hell
show
no,
you later.
hell no. One of them bitches was ugly, always, but the other one was like, nah. And when I told the homies, they was like, nah, and that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like living out here, like I don't know, man. I'm basically scared in the dating world.
You already know if the woman was
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can't.
And a lot of the time, like some of them, they'll tell you, but a lot of them, they'll keep that shit until they get more comfortable with you and then tell you.
It's
Mhm.
ma'am.
You know what I mean? And that's the bullshit.
Nah, especially with filters now and all this shit. It's easily.
Fuck filters, bro. Makeup.
Yeah.
Makeup is
That's
yo,
the first
makeup,
filter.
Yo, bro, makeup is straight from the fucking pits of hell, bro.
It is actually.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
These makeup artists talented.
That shit crazy. I seen the ugliest fucking woman in the world transform into something fine because of makeup.
Mhm.
That's some bullshit.
That shit was some witchcraft, bro.
Word up.
That's
Nah.
nah, but you know what it is too, man. It's like and that's like you not keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to that. Like nobody's telling you whatever, can't do this, can't do that. But if you out here deceiving dudes, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna play victim when a guy reacts and whoops your fucking ass.
And then he's a hate crime.
Yeah. And nobody's in the fucking.
But also, there's a lot of fucking down low niggas out here, bro.
Absolutely.
Oh, don't let me tell you.
That's into that shit.
Let me tell you something, guys.
A lot of niggas out here that's
so
into that
y'all
shit.
know that I've been hanging out more with, my
The
gay
gay
friends.
dudes.
And let me tell you, I've been so fucking enlightened. The amount of men that they're not transgender, they're men, they're gay men that have told me, they're not being like, oh, maybe you're like a cancer. These are regular ass big dudes, regular, just you're real gay, have told me how many straight men they hook up with. And
They're not straight.
I'm like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, because, his wife will be away and he wants to see me. And I'm like, time out.
No, he's married and he's on the low.
I got questions. They were like, do you know how many download? I said, no, for fucking real. They said, yeah.
What rock you live under?
I just didn't. I just was like, but they're just. I'm like, what?
No, we get it.
I just didn't. I didn't compute. I was like, I mean, I know there's down low guys.
See, and this is who's trying to tell us.
No.
About
No. I know there's guys on the low. I get it.
This book.
No. I know there's guys.
She didn't even know that shit.
I know that there's. I never heard the term polyamory term. Anyway, I know there's a lot of guys on the low, but the amount.
Go to Atlanta.
The amount that I was like, I'm just like, oh, maybe there's just some guys on the low.
Go to jail.
Told you after
Nah, bro. I don't.
No, I'm saying like.
No, I'm just saying. I don't understand it.
If you were in jail and you dropped the soap and you had to be somebody's bitch, and
I'm not picking that soap up.
You were no.
That soap is staying there.
I'm being dirty. Fuck it.
Matter of fact, let me tell you a little story.
Wait.
Oh no. Let me tell you the story. It's about my uncle. So my uncle,
no name.
Nah, fuck it. I don't even know where he is. He's just
Sir Theo.
It ain't even his real name. My uncle, Bart. Right. So he got locked up. He crazy. So this is on the white side of my family, right?
Well,
he was a couple screws loose. Just before the jail story. So, like, this is back in the 80s when the big boom boxes was in style.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody walked with their big boom box.
The golden years.
So he came walking into the projects with a big ass boom box, right? So, dude's out front, sitting out front. My uncle walking in, is like, "Hey, yo, let me see that radio." He's like, "You can see it?" Like, nah, give me the radio. He was like, "We wanting to take my radio." Like, yeah. He was like, "All right." He took the radio. He fucking smashed it. He said, "I'd rather break the fucking radio than give it to you."
What?
Of course, they jumped him.
Yeah.
But that was him, right? So I heard the story. When he went to jail, like, that he shit on himself. And he would wipe shit on himself. Ooh. So that he like, if you're gonna take this ass, you're gonna take some shitty ass. Like, because let's not get it twisted. If you don't give it up, they can rape you in jail. Yeah. They will hold you down. They will rape you.
Yeah.
There's dudes in there like that.
And COs will let it happen.
A shitty.
Yo, he was walking around stank like shit.
Hey.
And I'm like, I commend you, Uncle.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Yo.
Nobody wanted to touch him.
Oh my God.
It worked.
It worked.
Oh, speaking on that,
and they put him like in a psych ward because he was doing shit like that.
Even better.
Get away from me.
Get the sponge baths and everything.
Yo, but that's what, like,
that shit is funny. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Pun intended.
Yo, so let's say he was locked up, right? And then you became somebody's bitch, right?
No, it's not happening.
Time out. Let's say you was forced down.
No. Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there. Ain't nobody forcing me doing shit. You're gonna fucking kill me and you're gonna rape my dead body.
Word.
That's the only way you gain anything off me. My dead fucking cold body.
With shit.
That's it. Ain't no way in fucking I'm fighting. And I'm fighting till I die.
That's it.
Simple. And you think I'm playing? I'm joking? I'm not.
I believe you.
I will fucking fight too. You shank me, you do whatever the fuck you gonna do. Mm-hmm. But you are not, I am never ever willingly gonna be like, I fuck it, take no.
Mm-hmm. I respect that.
No.
That's guys, do you second that motion?
I do.
So fuck that question. I'm not answering it. My answer to that is
over my dead body.
No. My dead body, period. That's the only way you're getting it. You don't have to fuck my fat dead body.
Your fat shitty ass.
Oh well.
Be like,
because you goddamn well, I will do that shit. Literally.
Oh my God. And this time, you know what's interesting? So this episode went about polyamory, homosexuality,
That's the beauty of podcasts. It can go everywhere.
Yo, I'm dying. That is hilarious. I mean, well, I told you what happened in like these hood schools. The girls be like, I don't want to get my ass beat every day by these bitches. I'm gonna just become somebody's girlfriend so I don't get my ass beat. And she don't even know. She's just doing it for her safety. That's crazy. I heard that, and I was like, damn, for real?
Well, they got to do something better to make kids safe in school.
They have cops in those schools.
Fuck that. They don't Throw your fucking hands, yo. Stop being a fucking punk.
Like, since you're a freshman, you got to learn how to fight someday.
What we do growing up, man?
Fight. Baby.
Look, man, I said it, Montgomery Projects. It was a fucking time I fought 8 dudes from my projects.
What? How old were you?
I was in 4th grade. 4th grade. I got in a fight with one of my homeboys in class. He was playing around, and he punched me in my chest. I have asthma. So I said, yo, don't punch me in my chest. I got asthma. Like, I can catch your asthma check. Mm-hmm. He's like, shut the fuck up. I'll do it again. So I was like, fuck you talking to? Yo, do it again. I'm going to punch you in your fucking face. Mm-hmm. This is in 4th grade.
Damn, yo.
So I said, do it again. I'm going to punch you in your face. So he did it again. I punched him in the face in class. So then, I'm going to fuck you up. Whatever you want to do, right? Teacher held me back so they can leave, and then she could let me go. I don't know why, but I guess she felt like she had to hold me back. I don't know, because I'm the only little white boy in the class. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. But when I got out of school, she let me out. She held me maybe like half an hour. Everybody's gone. I got outside. It's like eight niggas from my projects, right? And my homeboy right there. He's like, nah, you want to punch me in my face? Yo, I'm going to fuck you out. I said, yo, you do what you want to do. Like, let's go. You want to fight? We can fight. So he's like, take your book bag off. I said, nah, I'm not gonna take my book bag off because when I go to do that, you're gonna punch me. I ain't stupid. You wanna fight? Let's fight. So I threw my hands up.
You.
Yes, trying to sneak me. I ain't stupid. So whatever, he threw his hands up. I threw my hands up. He doing this bouncing around shit like he Guile from fucking Street Fighter. So I swung, I hit him in the face, whatever, and I grabbed him and I put him in a headlock, right? Now, this is in number 9, in front of number 9 school when there was no field. It was dirt and rocks.
I remember that.
Yes.
And the park was on playground next to the school in the back, across from the field.
Yeah. I don't even think the park was there yet. The playground was there yet.
Oh, damn. I was there.
This is in the 80s.
I was there in kindergarten. That was 1990.
Yeah, no. This is in the 80s. This is like 88, 89. So then, grabbed him on. I was a big wrestling fan, as y'all know, as we talked about. So I said, yo, I could like DDT you and bust your head on that rock. Right? Like I could have just dropped and bust his head on the rock.
Jake the Snake Roberts style.
Word up.
Wow.
But I could have did that. And I said, nah, you my boy, I ain't gonna do that. And I just pushed him on the ground and I walked away. As I walked away, as I'm about to exit the dirt area, one of these motherfuckers grabbed my book bag, pulled me down, and all of them just started stomping me. Right? I get up, they hit me, and I'm swinging back. So from Travis High School all the way down to Montgomery Project, that's what it was. I'm fighting back. One will hit me. I'm punching him. Another one hit me from the back. Boom, hit me. All the way from Ferris to Montgomery. I fought my way back. My mother told me, and it wasn't like, oh, let's walk. It was moving very slowly. That walk was moving very slowly because I was fighting the whole way.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I'm power walking and he hitting me. No, it's like just moving like very slowly, drifting towards Montgomery.
Word. But
at the end of the day, every single one of them niggas gave me my respect because I fought my way back.
Yep.
I fought my way all the way to the project.
No bitch ass niggas here.
And then you could ask anybody in Montgomery. They always said Joey ain't no bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever came at me, I fought.
So yeah, that's how you have to do it, man. You have to defend yourself.
That's it.
Like
this whole shit with telling kids not to fight back in school, fuck out of here. That's bullshit.
Sometimes you meet your best friends through a fight. Yeah. But that's life.
Word up.
Like, you're not gonna go through life without any conflict. Like, come on now.
Word.
That's not realistic.
And you can't fucking run from when you do find conflict. You gotta fucking face it.
Because what happens when you're an adult? When conflict
you're gonna
happens?
be a bitch ass that's in this cancel culture. You're gonna run from everything.
You're gonna be canceling things.
No, you're gonna be running from every fucking thing that opposes you, and you're gonna want to cancel it.
Yep.
Because you can't fucking face it.
Yeah. They've been running from this shit the whole life.
Listen, man, there was a time, maybe 2 years ago, whatever, Jacob. I get a call. Well, he has 2 Saturday detentions or whatever, or in-school suspension. He got to go to 2 Saturdays in a row because he slapped a kid in class.
Oh, I remember that.
So I said, when I don't know what the fuck this guy was, dean of discipline, some shit, I don't know. He was a former Jersey City cop. He worked in the school, whatever, right? So then he was like, he called me, he's like, oh, Jacob involved in a fight in class, blah, blah, blah. I said, what happened? He said, oh, well, apparently the kid slapped Jacob.
Okay.
All right. In the back of the head, and Jacob hit him back, and then his glasses flew off and hit the floor and broke. I said, okay, what's the problem? He's like, oh, well, the kid admitted that he hit Jacob first. Okay. He goes, and I told him when I brought them in here and I was talking to them, I was telling Jacob how he shouldn't have hit him because basically like nobody should have hit nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jacob was like, all right, but he hit me first. I was defending myself.
Yep.
He goes, okay, I understand what you're saying, but you don't do it in school. If you wanted to take care of it outside of school, a couple blocks away,
You're
whatever.
supposed to stay here?
Wait, you want to? Jake was like, but he hit me first. And then this fucking guy, he started getting offended because Jacob kept saying, all right, but he hit me first. I'm not gonna stay hit.
Mm-hmm.
So Jacob came home and I talked to him. First thing I told Jacob, let's get something straight. I will never, ever come down on you for defending yourself.
Right.
If somebody hits you, you always hit them back. Fuck that shit. The only thing I'm going to tell you is, with the authority figure, you don't got to say nothing to him. You come to me.
I'm a whoop his ass.
And I take care of that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Because he can't do shit to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can fight for you there.
Right.
If somebody hits you, you fight back. Stay hit.
Yep.
Don't be no fucking bully.
Right.
But don't stay hit.
Mm-hmm.
And with the teachers, if they don't want to hear you, all right, you tell me, I'll be in school the next day and I'll handle that.
That's it.
So, and I got that from my mother. My mother said, listen, I don't give a fuck what they say. Somebody hit you, you hit them back.
Facts.
Yup.
And if they bigger than you, you get a rock, a stick, a bottle. I don't give a fuck what you got to get. You hit them with it.
Mm-hmm.
One time, this girl, she took my glasses off. I was like 7.
Wasn't she fat? I think I heard this.
No, not this one. No, I was like 6.
Because you always had problems with fat people. I remember.
No, she was like 5. I think I was 5 or 6 because my grandmother was still alive. So she used to stay with me after school. I would leave number 9, live right across the street. Walk home. This girl was playing like in the back, and she took my glasses. She threw them, and I was like, I'm crying, all stupid.
Crybaby.
I was just not that person, and I went to my grandma's house, and she was like, "Oh, ¿qué pasó?" She said in Spanish, "Wait till your mother gets here," and I'm like, "Okay." Oh no, you watch me. Yeah, what did you do? Again in Spanish, it sounded a lot scarier. She's like, "What did you do?" I was like, nothing. She's like, "Oh." My mother got to the house, picked me up around 5:30, and my grandma told her what happened. And my mother said, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Nothing." I came. And she said, "Oh, okay, let's go." Because you stood here. Come on. I was like, "What? Oh, I don't understand what's going on here."
About to learn today.
My mother walked me to the girl house. It was like on Brunswick Street. My mother went to, "Oh, we're gonna go to her house." Everybody knew everybody lived back then. Oh, hey, yeah. Your daughter wanted to snatch my daughter's glass and throw them on the floor. So I'm gonna tell you now, next time your daughter touches my daughter's she gonna fight her. And if you don't hit her back, I'm gonna hit you. And
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yo.
I was like, what?
Yo.
What happened?
Look what I found. This is
Nobody, they can't see it.
No. I'm showing y'all. We could put it up on the site.
Oh, the girl one.
Penelope Pussycat.
Uh-huh.
Who always ran from him. Look at her.
The victim.
Yeah, look. Watch this. He came over. Oh, look. She grabs him. Ooh, she got sexual.
But they're both skunks.
No, she's a cat with paint down her back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, she was. I remember that.
But cancel culture don't want to see that part. Nope. She grabbed him and got sexual and kissed on him.
Or Miss Piggy.
Fuck her.
Nah, but it's a double standard, though.
Thank you. We're putting that shit up. We're putting that up.
Do it.
We're putting that up. Because I'm riding for my homie, Pepe.
Word up, man.
Pepe, how you gonna play Pepe?
Say, bookmark that.
Nah, but like
he just needed to find the right love.
Nah, but if you start with him, then it's like every cartoon's gonna have to be taken down.
Speedy Gonzalez, that's not okay because he's Mexican.
No, that's bullshit. The Mexicans love him though.
Yes.
I love him.
Yo, Kyle was like, "Yo, I look at that shit like it's inclusion."
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a Mexican mouse.
Nah, like that was representation.
Wait.
That was representation for the Latinos.
Something just came to me, right? Something just came to me. So if they put a homosexual character in, that's inclusion, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you put a Mexican character or an Indian character, it's offensive. Why? Why?
The people want to know.
Why is it offensive if it's a different ethnicity? But with homosexuality, it's inclusion. With a transgender character, it's inclusion.
Because nobody's fighting for these nobody's fighting for like Latin rights.
Yeah, nobody's absolutely. Because we're in America, the fucking
rights,
most racist country in the world.
Oh, the Indians, they got it. No, Native Americans got it, and they lived talking about it. The fuck?
Like it was a fucking straight genocide against the Native Americans.
Mm-hmm. which we just swept under the rug in our history books.
And we celebrate fucking Christopher Columbus.
No, and like, oh yes, they fucking welcomed the people with open arms. Like,
yeah, they probably did. And
No.
then you got genocide.
No, I'm saying like they treated them like heroes and all this shit. I'm like, bro, they try to romanticize like them coming through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, the Indians probably did welcome them.
No, they
probably welcomed them, and then the Pilgrims and the white people, and they stabbed them in the back like they do everybody fucking else, and took their fucking land
and gave them diseases, and try to take the seasonings instead of seasoning their damn food.
Yeah, what the fuck they want seasoning for? They don't season this shit.
Fuck,
man.
The hell?
That's why I'm glad I'm half Hispanic.
Go back to your country. How about you go back to your country?
Glad I'm half
They all came from somewhere.
How about you go back to your country?
Everybody has an origin. Yeah. Like,
but
shit.
Now this fucking podcast taking a whole other turn.
Nah, but it still coincides because
sex, racial relations.
Because like in the cartoons, they had racial like racist characters and shit like that.
Yeah, Pocahontas and the white man. What was his name?
John Smith.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So you either look at it.
They're gonna cancel Pocahontas. I'm gonna be mad.
Nah, but it's like if you exploit the race or the ethnicity, then there's something wrong with it. Like you're trying to make fun of it.
Yeah.
But if you're making a movie about it, it's not fucking racist. Yeah. Like that's like including like Native Americans deserve to have a character too.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go watch these Disney movies that they moved, and I'm gonna see like I'm gonna look for like the shit that.
Yeah, I mean, I know historically, I never knew before like about all the like the actual like underhanded racism. And then when I read, I was like, oh shit, like it really is. But that was the intention. It was, that really was the intention. So now I really do appreciate that it's like, I have all these Disney princesses and you got Black ones, Latinas, Asian. And, that means they're still not, yes, that's what they were founded on. But people grow, companies grow, people learn.
Maybe.
For the most part.
It could feel forced too. Like we have to do this just so we could stay in business.
Yeah, that's what that Disney movie.
I don't feel like
inclusion is necessary.
No, but I'm saying though, it's like it's not genuine.
Oh, okay, see.
Like they just doing it.
That's just throwing them in there
to look good for the people.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, oh yeah, we actually, want to include all these other races to the
based upon
game.
who's those people who
get
those like movies.
All right, so the older movies, they were made in the fucking 30s, 40s, 50s, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was a fucking racist country, extremely racist country. So yes, there probably is shit in there, right?
There absolutely is.
Oh, I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't know. I was like, oh.
But I mean, why go back? I don't understand why I'm going back and judging this shit for what we know it was there.
It happened. Like it happened. It's there. You can't change it.
Why is it so much like, oh, let's change it? Like, no. What you need to fight for?
Aladdin?
Hold on.
Sorry, just saw it.
Why not just fight for the company to move forward and break away from it?
Right. That's like all the shit that happened with like our slave history, right?
Yeah.
Don't fucking put that to the side or try to suppress it.
Educate.
Leave it there. So we know not to do the same shit.
Yes.
Learn from the history.
Yes.
Don't fucking take it away because it's like, oh yeah, you're trying to fucking hide that shit.
You're trying to hide it because you fucking feel bad for what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
But
that's more of a guilt move.
That's what the label says. I looked it up. It says the label is this program includes negative depictions and or mistreatment of people or cultures. These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact, learn from it, and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together.
There you go.
So why move these movies to children under 7 can't see?
It literally has cancel culture.
Yeah, it sucks that that's actually a thing or a term, but
pussies.
Fuck that culture.
Pussies.
That ain't even a culture, yo.
You know what? I don't even want to call them pussies.
That's a disrespect.
That's a disrespect to pussies.
Y'all just bitch me. That's all.
Word.
I need to find out why Peter Pan is like freaking racist.
This is what I'm saying. Where?
The Aristocats. What?
That's what I'm saying.
Fantasia?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Somebody said more Disney Plus, more like Disney minus. First of all, I like Disney Plus.
What a corny ass joke.
First of all,
Disney
I
minus.
like Disney Plus.
I do too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yo, the Falcon and Winter Soldier started yet? Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
No, I don't think so.
I gotta check.
That's gonna be dope though.
Yes. Did you watch WandaVision?
Is that good?
No, I haven't watched that one.
WandaVision is good. It's about Vision,
the character,
and Wanda, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
it's good. It starts out weird, like what the fuck, but then you understand why in a couple episodes in why it starts out that way, and you're like, oh, okay.
It comes out Friday, March 19th. But yeah, I mean, what is the message for everybody who want to mind everybody's business and be offended about everything and be in everybody's relationship? If you don't like it, don't do it. If you don't like gay relationships, don't be in one.
Exactly.
If you don't like polyamorous relationships, don't be in one.
Yeah,
if you don't like straight relationships, don't be in one.
No, I promote that one.
If you don't like,
I think you should be in.
If you don't like the Disney movies and you're offended, don't watch them. I mean, period. Am I right?
I mean, if you're easily offended, don't watch anything. Don't listen to anything.
Just stay
Lock
in your
yourself
house.
in the room and shut up.
Word.
And go slay your. No, don't say that. I'm offended.
See, look at you.
Yo, so you took it to the next level.
See, I was gonna go there, but I was like,
I've been hanging out with you too much, nigga.
Nah, don't blame me because I had the fucking wherewithal not to say it.
Oh, you didn't want to offend nobody?
No, I just didn't want to hear no shit.
Where we don't want our shit canceled off the air. We
still because we can't even get our shit approved sometimes. We be having offensive language in our titles. Pussy ass bitches.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't want disrespect. Pussy. Bitch ass.
That's crazy, right? But I bet y'all if I put y'all on like 2 gay outfits and put y'all on the cover with no curse words, it'll be approved. But I can't say bitch on the title. Hey,
yo, that fucking Instagram and Facebook is getting too fucking censored.
They're micromanaging
it's
everything. It's
super censored, yeah.
And because the cancel culture.
YouTube is right behind it too.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
where the fuck is freedom of speech?
They don't give a fuck about that.
Right? It's my page. But now I have to give up my rights for freedom of speech to be part of this shit.
Yeah. So the terms of agreement. Yes. Yeah. That's where they get you with the bullshit.
That's where they get you.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not free speech because you signed the agreement.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Are you serious? I was trying to find out why these movies were getting canceled, and I wanted.
So why was it getting canceled?
So it says that Dumbo, like he said, the
Crows
and musical number pay homage to racist minstrel shows where white performers with blackened faces and tattered clothes imitate and ridiculed enslaved Africans on southern plantations. And the leader of the group is named Jim Crow.
Wow.
I mean,
I didn't know that.
Wow.
If you think, you go back. I mean, so yes, they were blatantly racist.
For that one. That's some blatant.
Yeah.
But it does say that they're presented as
Dumbo's cool.
Dumbo's cool.
But it says things are that they say this presented as originally created and may contain outdated cultural depictions. And they have that warning, so it really are, oh shit, let's,
I mean, if you're going to do technically, was that before or after Jim Crow laws?
Like the Redskins or the Washington, what?
Washington football team.
Yeah, you can't call them Redskins. That's what happened to Peter Pan. It portrays Native people in a stereotypical manner that reflects neither the diversity of Native people nor their authentic cultural traditions, and included repeatedly referring to them as Redskins.
But the baseball team, Cleveland Indians, took out the Indians. They're going to be something else next year.
Washington State.
So, even the term Indian is starting to. And that's a wrong classification anyway.
Because Indians are from India.
Right. That's something that your homeboy Christopher Columbus represented the people here. Because his dumb ass thought he was in India.
Word.
So he was like, yeah, you're Indians.
Nah, we Taino. You fucked up, wrong country.
Nah, that's why it's called the West Indies and all that shit. The fuck?
So the
Just because he's stupid.
Hold on, the Jim Crow laws was started in 1870s.
So that was like marinating for a long time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look up when Dumbo.
It was like 1941.
I want to know why they canceling Dumbo.
1941. You right?
What did Dumbo do to anybody?
But the thing is, like,
no, it's not Dumbo. It's the crows.
And naming one of them Jim.
All right.
The Jim
Crow.
If you have a crow character, don't fucking name him Jim. All right.
Word.
Like
him Sam.
Like with all the other names out there, bro.
Did you catch that? Sam Crow. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know Sam Crow?
No.
Sam Crow.
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that show.
Sam Crow is
Sons
of Anarchy, Redwood original.
Dr. Seuss too.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, can we watch anything and listen to anything anymore?
Nope. At this rate, we're not.
We can't. Everything's gonna be fucking canceled, man. It's sad. But
wokeology. How you can't? I like these movies though. That's
because it's part of our fucking childhood. It's part of our upbringing.
Look, this article's about who else is tired of this cancel crap.
Anyways, me. But it's part of our upbringing. You know what I mean? Like when we looked at that shit, I didn't see those crows as racist when I was little because I didn't know shit about it. I looked at the shit with innocent eyes.
Right.
You know what I mean? But why go back and try to erase history? It fucking happened.
It happened.
Like you said, we use it to move forward and learn from it.
Yeah.
Make sure Disney doesn't do that shit moving forward.
Right. Because they can in a different way.
Yes.
That we're not probably privy to. But like years later, we're going to be like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
They was doing the same shit, but to a different group of people.
Mm-hmm. So, but if you look at Disney now, it's more
inclusive.
I don't see it as racist like that shit. No. You know what I mean? And it's more inclusive.
But they also do research.
What was it? The Princess and the Frog or something like that?
Yeah.
With the first black princess. You got this new shit, Raya and the Last Dragon.
But they don't. I feel like they actually did more. But they actually really did do research and, do some cultural, they learn about it as to not offend anyone and make sure they use, facts and stuff like that to, okay, if this is going to be the character, let's make sure we use this right stuff.
To cancel fucking Pepe Le Pew?
Niggas.
You don't see French people upset.
A Ratatouille.
I like this shirt, but he's like, whatever.
You know what's
like, fuck you.
You know what's funny? So I was looking up why
he's a great character.
So as I was looking up why they canceled these shows, you know what came up under? And I think I'm gonna close with this. That's the last thing I'm saying. When they was canceling Eminem, and it was funny because we were just talking about rappers and stuff a few episodes back. Go back to that hip hop episode. And I was like, why are they canceling Eminem? I mean, he is one of the most offensive rappers I've ever heard. But that's he don't give a fuck.
Right.
So apparently they literally said Generation Z and told the millennials came at them in response that they were listening to
older millennials.
Well, I know Eminem. I wasn't a fan. I thought the shit was crazy. He made fun of everybody. Can't give a fuck. So the Generation Z, the early 20 kids and everybody was offended. They listening to Love the Way You Lie and they got upset at his lyrics saying, if she ever tries to fucking leave, I'm retired to the bed and set this house on fire.
Yeah.
I was like, but he's the most offensive person. Like,
all right, but
most of his songs had shit like that.
But see, this is the problem. It takes it too fucking literal.
Mm-hmm.
So him saying that is basically him rapping as the character in the song, right?
Yes.
It's like a movie.
Like a man in an abusive relationship, right? Yeah. That's what he's doing. He's rapping that part.
Yeah.
So if you see that shit in a movie, you'll watch the fucking movie. You won't cancel the movie.
Mm.
But yet, because the man sung about it or rapped about it, now you want to fucking cancel.
From 2000,
and that's part of it too, bro. It's because it's a rap song.
Yeah.
That they're up in arms about it. But other genres don't get that heat.
Meanwhile, hold on. Let me finish. Meanwhile, Rihanna, who's on the song, willingly was on the fucking song after her domestic violence shit with Chris Brown. So I'm not gonna talk about that, but I got my thoughts on that too. But She chose that shit. She's a victim.
Yeah.
She's a victim, and she chose to do that song with him. She didn't have an issue with it. Why the fuck you gonna get butthurt about it? And how old is the fucking song?
They're actually the person who went to his albums, looked up his whole
discography.
Yeah, I can't even say that one. They went back to the album from 2000, the Marshall Mathers one. That means it's 21 years old now. These people probably wasn't even born yet.
That song wasn't on.
No, I said she went through his discography, and she went back all the way to that album.
The Marshall Mathers LP was one of his dopest fucking albums.
So that album came out in 2000.
That's Stan and all that.
That was that means
I'm a criminal.
21 years old. These people offended probably wasn't even born yet.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about. They went back to fucking Friends.
They said my name is Cut Kids. Do you like violence?
Yo, his song "Guilty Conscience" was this whole song about that shit. Yeah. What they gonna do to somebody catching somebody cheating?
Get hair on a bush? Like what?
Hey kids, you like violence?
I love that fucking song.
You love that?
I love that fucking album. I love that Ministers album. It was different.
It was a classic.
It was different.
It's different.
Yeah.
But he did it, and everybody was up in arms. He made fun of Britney Spears and Mariah. They don't
cares about them, though.
Yeah, whatever.
Listen, yo, they went back to Friends and tried to cancel Friends. So, like, come on, man. That was one of the most safest fucking shows.
Friends. In a fucking coffee shop. Like.
Because they were homophobic. Because they... What?
Fuck out.
Don't ever let them watch In Living Color.
Or Mad TV.
Word.
Mrs. What's her name? What was the Asian? Mrs. Swan. She was Asian, right?
It's getting ridiculous, bro.
That's offensive.
It's ridiculous, man. At the end of the day, what is that shit that we started with?
Polyamory.
I'm offended by that.
I'm offended by your fatness.
I'm offended by that fucking book right here, yo.
I'm offended by that fucking comment you made.
Word.
Well, we were just talking shit. I'm not offended by your fatness. I'm
That's
sure you are a lot more.
him right now.
No, we established a long time ago that you have a problem with fat people.
I do not.
No,
I'm just hating because
you called some girl fat in school.
Uh-huh.
You blame stuff on your brother. You blame stuff on your brother who was chubby at the time.
Uh-huh.
I'm just mad because y'all warm and I'm cold when it's cold as hell outside.
Oh, wear layers.
I do.
Where's your fur at? You took that shit off?
She was born with it.
There it is.
Y'all got the heat on?
All right. Well, I guess because she fucked shit up.
You hit the remote.
And on that note, that was episode 18.
18.
Comment below.
Yo,
let us know.
Spicy.
Let us know what the fuck you think. You could say fuck me all you want. I don't give a shit. Comment. Follow us.
Yeah.
Share our shit.
Cash App, whatever.
What are you offended by? Are you offended by our podcast?
Yeah, let me know. Do I offend you?
I hope we offend some people, actually.
Absolutely, I was gonna say that. I hope I fucking offend you.
Word up.
We're gonna get mad thumbs down.
Get the fuck over yourself.
Guys, what do we say if they're offended?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
That's it. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
And because we can't give middle fingers on YouTube, they could take their thumbs down, stick it up their ass, yo.
And spit on it.
We can't give middle fingers?
Nah, I wish we could.
Why can't you give middle fingers? On the comments?
Oh, nah. You know, I like thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh.
I want a middle finger.
I thought we couldn't do this.
They could sit on it and spit on it.
Okay. But anyways, so that was episode 18.
Our podcast is legal now.
Oh,
18.
Give it a few more. Can we drink liquor on the 21st episode?
I'm sure you will.
You've done it plenty of times before.
You did it on like episode 4. What the fuck are you talking about?
Word.
Really?
You did it 2 episodes ago. Somebody told me, like, why every time I watch this shit, it seems like Stephanie's drinking?
Because she's
an alcoholic.
I've been going through stuff.
Yeah.
You guys drive me to drink.
No, it's not us. It's your personal life.
Yeah, that's a personal choice that you made.
It's your growing pains.
I'm offended by your comments.
Fuck you.
Build a bridge and get over it.
Damn.
Or just drowned in it. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck.
Oh, man.
Guys, have a good day, evening, whatever, and
we out.
peace.
Peace.